Welcome back, everyone, to Lore Deep Dive number 14, the 14th installment of the series. Today we will be covering the Boom the Ghost event, which is Nikke's newest summer event. This event happens roughly after the events of Lord for Justice, which was a separate event, while also taking place in the middle of chapter 35, in between the two cutscenes of the story titled Because We Are Comrades and Several Mistakes between those cutscenes in the very middle of chapter 35. I want to point this out. There is a lot about this event that isn't all that relevant to the main story, but it is definitely one of the best seasonal events thus far, and the very end is really important. So let's just enjoy some more of Nikke cooking up some absolute bangers. Also, let's take a moment to thank Dubby for sponsoring me, as I've now been partnered with them for a little while now. Here, maybe a couple months back, they recently dropped a new Japanese yuzu flavor, which you can get for 10% off using my code Icaros at checkout, or through the link in my About sections, or on my card. Now, without further ado, let's dive right on in. Now, I'm going to point out there's a lot about this that doesn't make sense at first. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll know that most of it won't fit into the theme of Nikke. But trust, while a lot of it doesn't make sense at first, it will later on. This is a typical flashback starter to the event. Well, I gotta say, I love Tuve's swimsuit though. As Tuve screams ring out in the distance, the sound of hurried footsteps can also be heard.
He's coming. Is everyone ready?
Yes, of course. Are you actually serious about this?
You bet I am!
I'm really not in the mood for this.
How can you not be excited to witness a historic event like this up close?
There's no scenario in which this goes well. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Tuve's screaming grows louder as her frantic footsteps come closer.
Where did everyone go?
Tuve is getting close. Soon she'll pass right by the passageway where we're hiding.
She'll be here soon, so everyone keep your eyes peeled. 3,
Tuve dashes past the opening of the alleyway.
2,
We all swallow nervously as we huddle inside the hallway.
1.
Something chasing after Tuve flies past us. A transparent glowing blue figure. It has no legs and is floating in midair. Its face is empty of all expression. It suddenly turns its head and stares right at us. Elig.
Boom!
Elig's vacuum roars to life with a resounding boom. Just as the apparition makes a move for us, it begins to be sucked in by the device in a brilliant burst of light.
It's working! It's really working!
Wait, that thing actually works?
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere!
There's another burst of luminescence. The ghostly creature sucked into Elig's vacuum and vanishes.
Did it work? No way. Hey, wake up!
We caught it! We caught it! We got it!
I love Elig's expressions. A series of flickering lights can be seen inside the canister connected to Elig's device. Elig successfully captured it.
It actually worked.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore! Miss Tuve, the coast is clear! You can come out now. It's time for us to strike back! Huh? Ms. Tuve?
The screaming Tuve comes running in the opposite direction behind Tuve. There appears to be a swarm of about 30 or 40 ghosts hurling after Tuve.
Hi-ya!
Alec heroically dashes forward, goes back in hand. As she rushes forward the fleeing Tove, and towards the ghost horde.
Go, boom!
A brilliant array of variegated lights scatters across the cruise ship. It may sound hard to believe, but we're currently on a ghost ship, eradicating phantoms. Oh my god, I love how absurd this event was. A few days earlier. Finally, a cruise exploration mission. Get ready for some fun and excitement. You're invited to a surface cruise mission where all your dreams will come true. Go ahead. Cut loose and try anything you've always wanted to do here. Things to bring: swimsuit, toiletries, underwear, extra clothes, snacks, game console, etc. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, obviously Alec wrote this. Let me get this straight. It's been 3 days since you put up these posters around the Ark, and some people showed an interest. And they'll be arriving here soon?
Yep.
What in the world is going on?
You don't know about this, Mr. Commander?
No, I don't. It's the first time I'm hearing about any of
Really?
this.
That's okay. Let me give you a quick synopsis.
Okay.
First off, take a look at this photo.
Alec shows me a
It's a
photo.
luxury cruise ship that was recently seized by a resource retrieval squad. Do you notice anything strange?
Other than perhaps being a bit oversized, it looks like an ordinary cruise ship. No, nothing in particular.
Isn't it obvious?
The lights are on.
Any abandoned cruise ship that was used by humans would be at least 100 years old by now.
Thus brings the question, why does it have
How
electricity?
could the lights still be on? There's no way a ship's power would last that long without someone maintaining it. That means that the power source must be coming from somewhere abnormal.
Or there could simply be people on board.
Oh yeah, that too. Anyway, we're gonna head up to the surface and find out what's going on. I already filed a request to the higher-ups and received approval.
That was fast. Too fast,
When I
almost.
told them you'd be coming along, they authorized the mission straight away.
She basically using my authority, okay. I
Also,
see.
check this out. Look carefully at this photo. Over here.
Looks like a person. Taking a closer look at where Alec is pointing at, a blurry silhouette can be seen standing inside one of the ship's windows. What is that?
It's shaped like a human.
That's certainly what it looks like to me. A luxury cruise ship abandoned for decades, yet still lit up. And a shadowy figure at the window? How could we not go and investigate?
I'm surprised this even got approved.
Well, ever since that last incident, the central government seems more amenable to thinking outside the box.
The last incident... I don't recall off the top of my head which incident they're talking about, but I think it has something to do with, Oh, yes, that's it. It has to do with the incident where we found Eden, I'm pretty sure. Fine, so the others who are coming on are on their way
Yep.
here?
Although, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure who else will be coming.
How about Troning?
She said she'd rather die than go on this mission.
Alright, well, we should probably get ready.
Don't worry, it's already been taken care of.
Huh? How?
Miss Ewan said she was willing to finance this entire expedition.
So we wait here for the others and then leave once everyone's gathered?
That's right.
Is this really the right time to be doing
It will
this?
probably take some time for Elysian to come up with anything conclusive. It's their first time attempting to manufacture such a thing, after all.
Okay, so What she's referring to there, after with the talk about the manufacturing with Elysian, this manufacturing is obviously a vague hint between the commander and Rappy, referring to the top secret manufacturing of Vophouse that is happening in preparation for the mission that goes on through chapters 35 and through 38, involving the four beasts. They're manufacturing Vophouse, and they don't know how long it's going to take. This dialogue here is literally the only thing that is how I was able to tell that this happens in the events of chapter 35 before the mission.
It's imperative that they take their time and be extra cautious. I highly doubt they're going to be finished all that quickly.
That's true. Alright, let's go.
Commander, there is someone I would like to bring along.
I love how much more assertive Rappy is being. I doubt Anise and Neon would be interested in
You're right,
coming.
but I wasn't referring to them anyway. Besides, they've spent too much time on the surface, and thus are undergoing rigorous inspections. They might have been affected by crystals or dark matter. So it will be a while yet until they're free.
Yeah, because this is literally just after the events of chapter 34, in where they were all entombed in dark matter for a short period of time, and then Rappy broke them out. Well, so while Rappy was obviously fine, Anise and Neon needed to undergo some inspections and maintenance. Then who?
I want to bring Dorothy.
The Ark, Dorothy's room.
So, you want to head up to the surface and investigate a suspicious cruise ship?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why you're coming to me, of all people, with this proposition. Second, why are you two wearing swimsuits?
All I gotta say is hallelujah to Rappy's swimsuit. Praise the heavens. Praise the thighs.
Well, the cruise ship is on the ocean after all.
And when you're heading to the sea, you put on your
Did you
swimsuit.
both change in this building? You didn't come all the way here dressed like that, did you?
We did.
Do you find the tea agreeable?
Very much so. I don't know much about tea, but I enjoyed it.
I'm glad. Now, if you don't mind, you can leave.
Look at this.
Rappy turns the tablet that she is holding towards Dorothy. It's the same picture of the cruise ship that Alex showed us earlier.
You, I'm not interested.
The ship here is a luxury cruise ship. Don't you want to ride it?
No, I don't.
I thought a luxury cruise would be right up your alley.
Seems it wasn't just your hair color that changed, but your brain got affected as well.
Oh my god, I love the snappiness Dorothy shows.
Here, take a look.
Rappy points to a specific part of the
What?
screen.
Don't you think the water current here resembles a heart?
Are you sure you don't have a screw loose?
Just kidding again.
You're starting to irritate me. Please leave.
Look at the window.
Rappy is getting really pushy. Rappy is starting to resemble Red Hood a bit with her proclivity for teasing. But that only makes sense considering in the events of chapter 34, Rappy fully assimilated Red Hood into herself, which also includes some of her personality traits. And to begin with, Rappy did pick up a few things from Red Hood, but she's also just still herself, and her fully assimilating with Red Hood kind of opened up those feelings a bit and is allowing her to be more free and act on them a little more. Rappy points to the blurry human-like figure standing by the window.
I don't think that's a trick of the light. It might be a Nikke, or potentially even a human. Dorothy, Are you shaking because you're scared?
Please stop talking. I'm begging you.
Let's go together. All you'll do otherwise is stay inside all day watching TV and drinking tea. You should get some fresh air once in a while.
God, I love how much more pushy Rappy has become. Oh my god, girl. Just tell her, bro.
You'd be surprised how productive I am.
Okay, what is it exactly that you do?
It's a secret.
Come on, be serious now.
Wait a goddamn minute. That face is like the exact same that Red Hood used to make. Am I crazy?
About what?
You're coming, right?
Were you always this stubborn?
Oh yeah, I think I was just holding it in until now.
See, that's also something I want to zero in on. Like I said, and I've been seeing this go around within the community as well. People thinking, oh, she's just kind of like copying Red Hood now. And I mean, like, to some extent, yeah, she does seem like almost a copy of Red Hood, but at the same time, she's not. She's always been a little bit this way. There's always been hints. She's just been holding herself back a lot. It's just kind of been one of those things. She's been holding herself back a lot, and now she's finally unchaining herself and cutting loose a little bit. So she's acting on a lot more of those feelings, and she's really being a lot more free and expressive than she used to be.
Do you remember Red Hood? If you come with me, I'll tell you more about my relationship with Red Hood and my current incarnation.
Where do I need to go?
Come to the commander's room when you're ready.
I also want to point out I love Rappy's hair tie in this outfit. It's literally exactly like Red Hood's horns.
We'll leave as soon as you arrive.
And if I don't come?
You will. We'll wait for you. I'll leave the tablet here. Be sure to bring it with you.
See you later, Dorothy.
Wait,
Yes?
are you going to head outside dressed like that? In swimsuits?
Why not? We came here dressed like this.
At least let me give you a towel so you can cover yourselves up a little.
Speaking of swimsuits, don't forget to bring your own.
Dorothy stares in disbelief at the two swimsuit-clad figures leaving her room. Once they have left, she shifts her gaze to the tablet left on the table. She looks at the cruise ship in silence for a long time. Commander's
I'm
room.
planning on publishing an ebook. I was gonna title it How to Survive on the Surface, but it turns out there are already a bunch of books out there with similar titles. I was feeling discouraged, but then I saw the recruitment notice for this mission and it hit me. I can write a book called How to Survive on a Cruise Ship.
Sounds a bit niche,
I've
but
heard your
okay.
survival skills are second to none, and that you're adept at crafting tools. I'm sure you'll be a valuable asset to the team. I have a high opinion of Nikke's from the Unlimited Squad in general.
Yeah, makes sense.
I'm here because Alec came to me and said there could be a passenger on board who may need medical attention.
You're putting a lot more thought into this than I expected.
Hey! What's that supposed to mean?
Having a member of Seraphim with us is reassuring. We won't have to worry about getting a bit rough and tumble.
Excuse me?
I'm just glad Mary isn't the one who came along. She's a force to be reckoned with. What with her massive, heaving, pendulous, personality. I hate to admit it, but I don't stand a chance against her in that department.
Oh my god,
Are
Rappy.
you okay, Robbie?
Don't worry, she does that every once in a while.
Not here for any particularly dramatic reason. Apparently there's a shopping area inside this cruise ship. So I'm considering this a business trip to check out potential new products. This ship may be old, but fashion trends are always cyclical. Also, the whole point of a cruise is for them to have everything you could possibly want on board. It'll be helpful to see which products they push the hardest.
If you come along,
Hey, what's the big idea? I don't get any compliments like the others.
The only real benefit to you coming is that you'll potentially find good items for cheap. And I have my doubts as to whether a 100-year-old cruise ship is going to have much to offer.
God
There's only so
damn.
much a merchant can offer, sadly.
Damn, Rappy. Tell her, bro. Tell her. Jesus. Roast her over the fire, bro.
Rookie, do something about her.
What am I supposed to do?
Just stop talking.
I don't know, Commander. I think it may be too early for a kiss.
Okay, I forgot. That one got me again. I completely forgot about that. I forgot about that comment. Oh my god. Yeah, let's move on. Who's next?
Hey. Cruise, sleep,
Shit.
my dream. Good. Next.
Don't you have anything special to say to
Good
Freema?
night. Next.
God damn. Rappy. Chill, chill. You don't need to murder them like
If it's an
this.
old cruise ship, it's bound to need some repairs here and there. That's where mighty tools come in.
If we've got mighty tools in tow, we'll have nothing to fear. The only problem is,
What is it?
Santi is kind of an upgraded Tuve. If we bring her, it may render Tuve redundant.
Committing verbal murder.
Hey, you don't have to say that out loud. You know I'm sensitive about that.
Actually, Tuve is far better than me at improvising. We'll complement each other nicely.
Oh, Senti, you're such a good person.
You're too kind. You're the real angel. You save lives.
Oh, Senti.
Oh, Tuve.
Did you see that, Commander? That was some stellar conflict resolution on my part.
Well,
Right, good job.
everyone's here.
Oh my god.
Let's set out and have a boom-tastic start.
Actually, we're still waiting for one person. She'll be here soon. There she is.
No one is coming.
Usually when someone says that in movies, people show up. Guess I'll have to go get her.
Glad to see I wasn't too late.
In the middle of the vast blue sea, a small boat speeds across at full throttle. Crashing burst of ocean spray, the endless horizon, drifting clouds. The conditions are perfectly suited for spirits to be high, and yet a heavy silence hangs over everyone in the boat. More precisely, all that can be heard amongst the crew are subdued murmurs.
Isn't that Dorothy, the pilgrim who came to the Ark? Yeah, it's my first time seeing her in person too.
What's she doing here?
Not sure. She did help the Ark before, so maybe she felt compelled to lend a hand again with this mission?
I don't think that's it.
If you're so curious, why don't you just ask her?
Absolutely not. You can't go around asking things like that.
You're not scared, are you?
Of course I am. You're telling me you're not?
Not in the slightest. During that incident back in the Ark, she fought against the heretics, didn't she?
Okay, so let me comment on this real quick. Well, Dorothy has been a center of attention for the Ark ever since her arrival, and while she has been a center of attention, not much, if anything, is known about her by most of the Ark. Actually, not even most, just like 99% of the Ark knows virtually nothing about her other than she's a pilgrim. Really, the only people who know anything of substance about her are the commander and the counter squad. Obviously, none of them have disclosed any of the info to anyone in the Ark. So, they don't really know jack shit. She's kind of like a myth come to life or something.
Thanks to her, a lot of people were saved.
You're not wrong, but that's exactly why this is so suspicious. No one in this world does a favor without expecting something in return.
You're only saying that because you're a merchant. Yeah, you shouldn't be so cynical.
There are plenty of people who do good without expecting to be repaid.
Sorry, but I'm not convinced.
Your friends don't seem to understand the concept of whispering.
You can hear them?
Every word, loud and clear.
All of you, be quiet. Dorothy can hear everything you're saying.
Everyone jolts in shock and silence falls over the boat. I'm sorry for their behavior.
An apology from someone else doesn't mean all that much.
Ms. Dorothy,
What?
do you like starfish?
I don't know. I've never seen one before.
Are you sure? There's one stuck on your shoulder.
What the? How do I get it off?
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Rappy reaches for the starfish stuck on Dorothy's shoulder, and it begins to wriggle grotesquely.
On second thought, I don't think I can do it.
I'll do it. I'll be the man. I reach out for the starfish on Dorothy's shoulder. The creature wriggles even more intensely. Actually, I don't think I can touch it
What are
either.
you two doing?
Tuve walks over and casually removes the starfish from Dorothy's shoulder.
It's just an ordinary starfish. It probably got tossed out of the water by a dolphin that was playing. Did you know that starfish are edible?
They are?
In extreme survival situations, they can be a good source of protein.
I don't think our situation qualifies as extreme just yet.
It may not taste great, but if you close your eyes before taking a bite...
Wait, what are you?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just feeding the fish.
Are you seasick?
Oh god.
Lie down and relax. You're seasick? Here, take this medicine. It'll do the job. For the low price of 20,000 credits, it's all yours.
God damn it, Jan. Can you not?
Too much talk.
Alec, are these parts waterproof?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then we don't need to worry about cleaning everything straight away.
Let's turn the boat around.
No way! Not when we've come this far. You see, there's the cruise ship straight ahead. We'll arrive soon.
We'll arrive soon. We dock our boat beside a cruise ship so massive that it's imposing even from a distance. We board the colossal vessel, and after a quick look around, gather on the
Something
deck.
seems weird about this place.
Yeah, it's oddly clean.
Almost as if there's someone tending to the ship still.
Tuve, you've still got a bit of vomit on the side of your mouth.
As expected, the lights are still on. That means power is still being supplied to the ship. I did some research beforehand. This ship is called Utopia. It was a renowned vessel, so getting the blueprints was easy enough. I've sent the schematics to all your phones.
You really came prepared.
Of course! The more prepared you are, the better off you'll be. Miss Dorothy, give me your phone number.
I don't need the blueprints.
I thought the deck would be structurally unsound from aging, but it feels remarkably sturdy. I don't think we're in any danger. I'm not sure it was even necessary to swap our bodies out for swim-ready models.
It's almost like there are no hazards at all.
That's precisely the problem. That means there's no point in having a survival expert. Without danger, I'm just a lesser version of Senti.
If you ask me, a lack of danger is the best case scenario. That means I won't be needed, which I think is a good thing.
Thanks for the reassurance, Pepper. We incompetents need to stick together.
Anyway, why don't we all
God
change
damn,
into our
Tuve.
swimsuits?
What?
The ocean, a cruise ship, swimsuits. That's like the holy trinity, don't you think?
What kind of bizarre logic is that?
At any rate, let's all get changed and meet back here.
Everyone scatters.
Aren't you getting changed?
No,
Why not?
there's no reason to.
Did you not bring a swimsuit? You did, didn't you? Here, follow me.
I love Rappy's smirk, bro. I love Rappy's smirk. Oh. Rappy pulls Dorothy
Hey,
by the
you
hand.
shouldn't touch people without their permission. What the? Why are you so strong? Let go of me. I won't say it again. What are you doing?
So white. So soft.
Be quiet, will you?
To not show off assets like this would be a crime.
You're the one committing a crime right now.
If you must resort to evil in order to ensure that the right thing is done, so be it.
Were you dropped on your head at some point?
Okay. Rappy's gotten quite a bit bolder.
Oh.
Aha. So this is how I get you to be quiet. I ought to let the commander know about this.
I'll word this to anyone, and you're dead.
Now, stay still. Oh, yes. This swimsuit you brought suits you perfectly.
Excuse.
It's so beautiful and elegant. I could never pull off something like this. Well, don't just stand there. Unless you want me to dress you.
God damn,
Don't come
Rappy.
near me. I'll put it on.
As I listen to Dorothy and Rappy's conversation, the others gather back on the deck, having changed into their
This is my first
swimsuits.
time wearing a swimsuit. It's really light and comfy.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Those tan lines, okay, moving on.
Super easy to move around in. It's awfully revealing, don't you think? You think so? When Litter gave it to me, she told me this is what all the young people are wearing nowadays.
I don't know where she heard that, but it looks good on you.
Thanks! I made a customized survival swimsuit.
What makes it a survival swimsuit?
Let's just ignore
It's got
this.
a breathing tube here.
If you think that's enough to call it a survival swimsuit, I'd accuse you of fraud.
Of course there's more to it.
Actually, that might be...
Really? Do you want to sign a contract with me?
I wasn't talking about the swimsuit.
Ta-da! Check it out, everybody! Do you like my swimsuit, Mr. Commander?
Wow, what a cute swimsuit, Alec.
I thought so too. I designed it myself. You want to see something cool? If you press this button on the watch I'm wearing...
Yes. Holy shit. She is literally... Her tits are a gamepad. Okay. Okay.
Boom! 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 The transparent part of my swimsuit doubles as a display. You can even control it by pressing the buttons here.
Yeah, okay. What am I even supposed to say to
Want to
that?
give it a try?
No
How
thanks.
in the world did you do that?
Sorry, trade secret.
What? Oh, just tell me.
Sorry, no can do.
Alec, the boom letters on your thigh are misspelled.
Oh, sure enough. It's a sticker. I must have stuck it on wrong.
Everyone be quiet and pay attention. Lady Dorothy is making her entrance.
I love Rappy's sarcasm here.
Lady, one more time.
Right. Sorry. Come on, princess. Let's go.
Oh my god, Rappy. You're being so sarcastic. Yo, what's up? Hey, so stopping by.
Wow.
Whoa!
You look gorgeous, Dorothy. What do you say you and I sign a contract? If I hire you for a cover shoot, swimsuit sales will skyrocket.
I'll pass.
I mean, it does look peak. I gotta say, like, Nikke was cooking with this event, bro.
Wowee! It's a real feast for the eyes.
Yeah, all of them
Okay,
are.
Since it looks like everyone is ready, let's go look into the power source.
I'm gonna poke my head into the retail outlets and get an idea of their inventory and store displays.
I'm going to check if the infirmary's intact. Even if the ship's safe, that doesn't mean we shouldn't ensure we have medical facilities.
Makes
I'll go with
sense.
Pepper. We need to confirm if everything is safe. I'll check the ship to see if there's any damage anywhere.
Then Miss Dorothy and I will.
Actually, I have my eye on somewhere specific. Sorry, but I'll go on my own.
Damn, poor Alec.
Why don't I join you?
Thanks, but no thanks. I prefer going solo.
Yeah, that's kind of been
How
obvious.
about Miss Rappy and Mr. Commander?
I'm concerned about the sleeping quarters and was considering bringing the commander along to check it out.
Hey, yo. Shouldn't we be looking to why this place is lit up?
You're the light of my life, Commander. So checking you out is my top priority.
Okay, I give up. I completely forgot that was there. Rappy, you're getting way too goddamn bold. Let's go with
I
Ellie.
was planning on it. I was just pulling your leg.
Sure you were. Sure you were. Sure you were.
Thank you both. Where's Miss Freema, by the way? I haven't seen her for a while.
She found a spot that she liked and went to sleep.
I see.
Yeah, here's where things start to get a little wacky. Trust me, it'll make sense later. After everyone splits up, Ella, Grappy, and I head over to the engine room below deck.
Even down here, all the lights are on.
Looks like power is being supplied to the entire ship. This is so exciting.
Which obviously doesn't make sense considering the ship's over 100 years old. And if we're going to make it an extra stretch, probably around 110 or even older. Because at the minimum, it's around 102 to 103 years old. At minimum.
I wonder where the electricity is coming from. Maybe something with the
Maximum
degeneracy
probably
reactor?
120.
Sounds a bit outlandish to me.
That's rich. Coming from the person whose weapon fires drill projectiles.
Fair point. Anyway, what are the chances that there are humans or Nikkes on board?
Yeah, I'm still not sure how Snow White cooked that one up.
Pretty unlikely, I'd say. No one's shown up yet, despite all the noise we made boarding the ship.
Then what about that shadow we saw in the photos?
Could have been a trick of the light. Or a ghost. You okay, Ms. Rappy? Why'd you freeze up?
It's nothing. I just got startled.
Huh. Mr. Commander, is Ms. Rappy afraid of ghosts?
That's, the private
In
matter.
other words, yes. There's no such thing as ghosts, Miss Rappy. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. Don't worry, ghosts don't exist. I promise you.
Farewell. Mhm.
Now then, why don't we head into the engine room?
Hold on. Didn't you hear that?
No,
Hear what?
not at all.
I didn't hear anything. You don't think it's ghosts, do you?
Stop kidding around.
Our minds are just playing tricks on us.
Stop teasing me.
No way, it's definitely ghosts. Okay, I'll stop. Let's go! Full speed, boom style!
Oh, I love this event, bro. Oh my god.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Power is off.
If the power is off, how are the lights on? What do you mean?
Literally what I said. All the generators and engines supplying electricity to the ship are turned off. It doesn't make any sense. How is the power in this engine room, and the entire ship for that matter, still on? The lights, sewage system, the thermostat, they're all working fine.
Are you sure the power is off? There's nothing you could have
There's
missed?
no way. The ship has a central control system. If you look at the switches here, they are all marked off. Hold on, let me check something.
It moves towards the tangled mess of wires.
How peculiar. There's a current flowing, but where is it coming from? It's almost as if a ghost is behind this.
Oh, I love this. Getting Rappy's Scotus peak.
Commander, I have a suggestion.
What is
I say
it?
we destroy the ship.
We could do that.
If we blow it up, it'll take all the ghosts and paranormal power sources along with it. You've got to be sure. If we take out the ship, everything will return to normal and...
Rappy, get a grip.
You're right. I'm sorry. I lost my composure for a moment.
Get a grip, damn it. You too, Alec. Enough teasing.
Alright, I'm sorry. I say we flip this off switch to on. That way we can see if it's just a display error or if the power source itself is really inactive.
Are you sure that's safe?
Of course it is. All I'm doing is flipping a switch, for goodness sake.
I like how you hesitated in the beginning. Alec presses the switch. Everything goes dark. Oh, yay. All the lights seem to have gone off. Oh,
Oh, a power outage? I didn't bring any flashlights.
Let's get out of this engine room, first of all.
Yes, good idea.
it's pitch black and I can't see 2 inches in front of me. I can't see a thing. How about we hold hands on the way out?
Sure thing, Mr. Commander. I guess your vision isn't so hot.
Take my hand, Commander.
How exciting! This is my first time holding hands with both of you.
What are you talking
What
about?
do you mean? I'm standing in between you and Miss Rappy, holding both your hands.
I'm not holding anyone's hand yet. All the lights in the engine room turn back
Lights are
on. In the bright engine room, none of us are holding hands with each other. Could be adding up here.
Can't sleep.
Oh no, it's the end of the world. The sleeper, the chronic sleeper can't sleep. Oh
You
no.
can't sleep.
No,
Who's that?
can't sleep.
Prima gets up and looks around the cabin.
Huh?
There's no one around.
Creepy.
Prima lays back down on the sofa and pulls the blanket over herself. She feels something strange under the covers. Prima slowly, cautiously lifts the blanket.
For a fancy cruise ship, there's nothing too special here. At any rate, that's enough browsing. Time to set up a stall. Let's see. Sunscreen, breathing tube, towels. Oh, welcome. I'm not even open yet, but it's always nice to see such eager customers.
Sure, yeah, and keep deluding yourself.
What do you need? I've got most everything ready.
Despite the entry bell ringing, there's no one there.
Maybe it's acting up since it's so old. Okay, this is getting a little freaky.
Yeah, it takes a step back and looks towards the entrance. And stares at the pile of merchandise she had brought.
What the?
Items start to move on their own.
Tuve? What are we doing at the pool?
To test out the effectiveness of this breathing tube. Not, pools are accident-prone places. So I thought I'd check if this place posed any danger to us.
You sure you didn't just want to check out the pool for fun?
Of course not. As a survival specialist, I'm...
If you say so.
Oops, I accidentally
Let's check
skipped
it
that.
quickly
That's
and
whatever.
then head over to the infirmary. Huh?
What is it? Look! Something's wrong with the swimming pool. Otherwise, why would the water be swirling around?
Wait a moment. Something does seem strange.
Yeah. A huge column of water shoots up from the pool.
If I drill a hole here and hang the mirror... There!
done. This place is in better shape than I thought.
So there's not much to fix.
Cindy gazes in the mirror with a look of satisfaction, then notices someone standing behind
Who's
her.
there?
Cindy spins around, startled, but there's no one there.
Stop kidding around, you guys.
Cindy glances back towards the mirror. In the reflection, someone is still there, smiling at her.
Let's get
Oh,
out of here
shit.
quickly.
What's the rush? The lights are flicking on and off, that's all.
You and I were holding hands with someone or something, and it wasn't the commander. Unless he's got more than 2 hands.
Which I
You
don't.
see? That means we must have been holding hands with...
All right, if you insist. I'll come back to the engine room later by myself to investigate. Let's regroup with the others and share our findings.
Yes.
Huh?
Oleg, no more kidding around.
I'm not messing with you. The door's locked.
Why don't we force it
This door
open?
is sealed tight. We'd have to use an explosive charge to get it open. And that could damage important equipment in here.
Good
Hey,
point.
is that Miss Dorothy?
Beyond the small window in the engine room door, Dorothy can be seen. She appears to be wandering around the deck looking for something.
That explains it.
What?
Commander, Dorothy locked us in here, and it was her who turned off the lights. I'm certain of it. Sure, I'll admit I was a bit indecent when she was changing into her swimsuit, but this is so uncalled for.
A bit. She was a bit indecent. Okay, buddy. I'm not so sure I agree. There's no reason for Dorothy to prank us like this.
And who turned off the lights and locked the door? Are you implying that there's some unscientific explanation? That some supernatural entity did this? Like, a ghost? You're so silly, Commander. There is no such thing. At least, there shouldn't be. I hope there's not.
Happy, snap out of it. You're losing
I'm
it.
the calmest, most rational one amongst us right now. You're the one who's lost all sense of reason.
Somebody penetrates through the engine room door and stares at us with empty, hollow eyes. I can't believe what I'm seeing. The entity's body is semi-translucent and it has no legs. There's no doubt about it. It's
God, you're kidding me.
7 Dwarf 0, fully active, pierce through!
Happy deploys her drill and shatters the engine room door instantly. All of us flee from the engine room without looking back.
A ghost! Ghost! It's a ghost!
Yeah, I know this doesn't make a lot of sense. It will soon. Give it time. The entire group scrambles back to the top deck. Each of us pale with fear.
Everyone?
Did you guys also?
You guys saw it too?
This can't be real.
You mean we all saw something? This is insane.
Just a little bit. So it wasn't an hallucination?
We saw it was a ghost in the mirror.
Blanket ghost.
Telekinesis ghost.
Water ghost.
A ghost that passes through walls.
I didn't know there were so many types of ghosts.
Commander, once again, I propose that we destroy the cruise ship. I'll use 7 Dwarf 0. I'll destroy this ship. I'll bring it all down.
Calm down, Rappy. Is everyone okay? Nobody's hurt?
Don't think anyone's hurt.
I haven't seen Dorothy for a while though. Hey, now that you mention it,
I need you all to listen carefully. Don't be shocked, but Dorothy is the one behind all this.
You
We
don't
can
know
confirm
that.
it once we find Dorothy. We've got to carry out a search for her immediate.
What's wrong, Ms. Rappy? You went quiet all of a sudden.
What is it? Why are both you freezing and staring in the same direction? Curiosity always trumps fear. Unable to resist, I turned to glance in the same direction that Rappy and Oleg are staring. Off in the distance, a crowd of ghosts stares back at us. Feels like we left reality behind a long time ago.
Those things. Why are there so many of them?
are they coming this way? I don't think so.
Maybe Maybe they have to stay within a designated area or something. You know, like in the movies?
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
Ghosts aren't supposed to physically harm you, right? They're just standing there. They don't seem like they're out to harm us.
Good point. Now that you mention it, they haven't actually attacked us yet.
We'll say
They
quit
just smoked
talking.
us.
You're right. Maybe they're nice ghosts?
I say we use this
No.
opportunity
This
to
is our
run.
chance to eliminate them. We've got to exterminate each and every one of them.
What?
Someone once told me that the only good ghost is a dead ghost. And the way to accomplish that is through 7 Dwarf 0. Ready. Neon, the god of firepower. Lend me your strength.
I guess it's true that when people are desperate, they'll believe anything. I reflexively duck. I feel a small vibration and turn around to see a large steel crate that is landed behind us. What is this? A barrage of steel crates flies out from the ghostly horde. Everyone take cover!
Yikes! Guess these guys are dangerous after all.
I didn't expect them to actually attack us.
How are ghosts so strong?
Abby stands up, aims her weapon at the phantasm, and pulls the trigger. The bullets harmlessly passed through the diaphanous ghost and hit the wall.
Physical attacks don't work on ghosts. No surprise there.
Damn. Commander.
Yes? Retreat!
To where? The ocean?
Can't you swim with the new bodies you were outfitted with?
For a while, sure, but not across the whole ocean.
No, it's better ways to fly far away from this place.
Get a hold of yourself. We can't have you losing your cool as well.
They're coming again.
Everyone, scatter! If we stick together like this, we'll all get crushed.
I run without knowing what direction I'm even heading towards. Resounding vibrations and cacophonous crashes burst forth from every direction. I don't have time to look around to just keep running while crouching low. There's another metallic clang and I start to feel dizzy. Everything begins fading to black. I know this feeling very well. Yeah, we've been knocked unconscious a few times before. I eventually lose consciousness. Oh my god.
Commander!
Oz. Blist.
Mr. Commander!
Buzz. Survivalist. Oh, this isn't good. I've got to perform CPR. It's a special method I devised. Wouldn't it be better if we bonk him on the head with a wrench?
What are you talking about? Electric shocks would be far more effective.
Alex, Senti, Tuve.
You're awake. Thank goodness. We were getting worried.
I must have gotten hit by one of those steel crates.
Actually, you weren't paying attention to where you were going and accidentally slammed into a fence.
It was pretty funny to see, actually. The fence got all bent up, too. Your body is something else.
Okay, so, yeah, about that, about our body being something else or whatnot, I should probably explain that. Yeah, there's a reason we can run into a fence and the fence take more damage than us. So... it kind of goes back to the events of Wisdom Spring, in which we find out the commander is... he's kind of somewhat of a modified super soldier to some extent, but is still pretty much entirely human and still very easy to injure. So theoretically it would still be very easy to kill us, but as long as something isn't instantly fatal, we recover from it abnormally quick. And also we're abnormally strong. But that's the gist of it. That's about all. No way, I wouldn't do something like
I
that.
seem to recall someone suggesting that we dive into the ocean or try to fly away.
I wasn't myself. I was possessed by a ghost. Yeah, that's it.
Right. After all, someone like you surely wouldn't be so scared of ghosts that you'd be terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
No, not at all. Is everyone else
We all
okay?
got separated, so I'm not sure.
This is bad. Whenever people get split up in horror movies, they get picked off one by one.
We've got to regroup and figure out what to do next. Although, I don't think, even with all our heads put together, we'll be able to come up with a genius plan.
That may be
That's
true, but...
precisely why we need your help, Mr. Commander. I've got a hunch, and I need your help to put it to the test.
Okay.
All you've got to do is go hug a ghost.
Excuse me? Come again?
Give one of
Come
those
again?
ghosts a big old bear hug. In fact, I see one right over there.
Alec. The fuck? At the end of the hallway, a ghost can be seen.
After some close observation, I've noticed these ghosts always head straight toward us. Maybe they're just after some affection?
Well, if they possessed her, not that I'm scared, mind you.
Maybe we could use the Heimlich maneuver to force it out of you.
I don't think that's how possession works.
Once again, I propose a wrench to the head.
I'm not a mechanical device that you can fix by
It
smacking!
won't come to that, promise.
How do you know?
Ms. Senti, Ms. Tuve, I don't think Mr. Commander is up to it. He's too scared, so we'll have to nix the plan. It might be for the best. We wouldn't want him wetting his pants and embarrassing himself after all. All right, Mr. Commander. You see that fire hydrant cabinet over there? I'm sure that's a nice, safe place for you to hide.
Alec?
Or maybe I could build you a baby cradle? One that rocks you to sleep?
City!
Your preoccupation with safety shows just how seriously you take survival. You have my respect.
Can they quit? I feel violated. It would appear I'm not too good at cracking jokes. Fine, call the damn ghost over here. I'll hug that thing so tight that it'll
Look out,
burst.
ghost! Here!
Alex's shout echoes through the hallway. The ghost at the end of the corridor turns its head towards us and charges forward.
Now, Mr. Commander, go!
What am I, a Pokemon? Ah, yes, Mr. Commander, I choose you! You do have a plan, right?
Of course.
Okay. As long as you have a plan. The ghost gets closer. I close my eyes and hurl my body towards the ghost. Evil begun! Rima's crouched under a table in the cafeteria.
Tablecloth too long. Can't see outside. Also, from outside, can't see inside. Cozy here. Say good for sleeping. Genius.
Ah, yes. Genius.
Footsteps coming close. Must be quiet. Wait, ghosts don't have feet? Can't hear footsteps. Genius.
Yes, genius, guys. She's a genius, guys. The footsteps stop.
Hey.
Footsteps stop in front of Rima. The tablecloth lifts up, revealing a pair of empty eyes staring at Rima. Oh boy. Rima faints and collapses. The ghost grabs Rima by the leg and starts dragging her away, then abruptly stops moving. The ghost with a giant frame returns to look at us, then charges at us without so much as a pause.
Alec! Let's go!
Got it! Leave it to me!
Dog pulls the device she has been carrying, which resembles a vacuum cleaner. She barrel at the approaching ghost. Do it now! Machine Alec is holding Roars to life, and the charging ghost is sucked towards the emit bright flashes.
The output! It's too much!
It's shaking like crazy! The joints are gonna blow!
Oh, bah. There's a burst of light which sends the ghost hurtling backwards. You all get knocked down as well and are sent tumbling across the floor. Alright, it didn't work.
It a bit. Huh? Look over there!
I looked where Tove is looking. In comparison to before, the ghost now seems fainter. It's working, Alec. Let's finish this. Wow!
It's already broken, but I only used it once.
Farewell. Farewell. The dim ghost drifts off into the distance.
Yeah, it wasn't totally ineffective.
I'd say that was a successful test run of our anti-ghost superweapon, the Boombastic Phantasm Gun! I don't think it's following us anymore. Is it?
I don't see it either. I think we're safe.
Well, Mr. Commander hugging that ghost did teach us one thing, and that's that we can eliminate these ghosts. Huh? Mr. Commander, how did it feel when you hugged the ghost? I
Scary.
meant physical sensation, not how you felt emotionally.
Oh, tingly.
When I held hands with one before, I felt a tingle too. When you embraced it, your hair and the fibers of your clothing stood on end. This tells me that the ghosts are composed of electricity. So, we are going to build a machine which absorbs electricity and sucks those ghosts right up.
You're going
Okay.
to suck up the ghosts?
That's right. Electricity does happen to be my specialty after all. And with you two handy folks on deck, I'm sure we can come up with something in a jiffy. That is,
okay.
if you two are willing to help out.
Okay. And what about me? Sit on my ass again? Present.
Boombastic Phantasm Gun. Brilliant.
Considering how effective this thing was on such a rushed schedule, if we take our time and put some effort into it, it'll be remarkable.
Surely it will.
The name is a bit long, though. I say we call it BFG for short.
BFG? Intense name.
You bet it is. It's the most badass name there is.
I think you just wanted to use that acronym and threw a name together. Phantasm is spelled with an M.
But how are you planning on upgrading it?
After using it just now, I got an idea for how to tweak it.
Oh,
Ms. Tube, Miss Senti, can you two help me again? This time, we'll do it proper.
sure. All right.
Oh shit. I like Tuvey and Cindy huddled together and hammer away at the weapon. Before I know it, a new and improved BFG has been completed.
Now, what do you say we go do some ghost hunting?
Oh, this is interesting. God bless this feast for the eyes. Thank you, Nikke, for this treat. I completely forgot this was what a blessing for the eyes. Yan and Pepper are inside a cabinet holding their breath.
Don't push. You're taking up all the space. I'm not even moving. I'm staying perfectly still. Then you need to lose a few pounds. Hey, there's no need to be mean. All that weight of yours is gonna launch me out of this cabinet.
My
now. I was wondering why I felt like my chest was being crushed. Does all the fat when you eat go to your boobs or what? Hey, what are you doing? Do you have a permit for those things? They're practically deadly weapons.
They're practically deadly weapons.
Wait a moment. What are you...
Oh. The cabinet door rattles noisily.
Is it gone? I think
Found you!
I'm warning you. You better sleep with one eye open from here on out.
Ew. Scared the heck out of me.
This is starting to feel more comedy than horror.
Have no fear, everyone. We no longer have to run or hide. Now, it's time we fight back.
Huh? I don't get it.
Oh my god. As Tuve's scream rings out in distance, the sound of hurried footsteps can also be heard.
She's coming. Is everyone ready?
Yes. Of course.
Are you actually serious about this?
You bet I am.
I'm really not in the mood for this.
How can you not be excited to witness a historic event like this up close?
There's no scenario in which this goes well. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Tuve's screaming grows louder as her frantic footsteps come closer.
Where did everyone go?
Tuve is getting close. Soon she'll pass right by the passageway where we're hiding.
She'll be here soon. So everyone keep your eyes peeled. 3,
Tuve dashes past the opening of the alleyway.
2,
We all swallow nervously as we huddle inside the
What?
hallway. Something chasing after Tuve flies past us. Suddenly it stops, turns its head, and faces us. I love it. Who voiced that? Who voiced this? Because they aced it. I love it. Farewell! Who voiced that? I need to know who voiced that because they aced it. Like, I don't know. It was so funny. Alex BFG roars to life with a resounding boom. Just as the operation makes a move for us, it begins to be sucked in by the vacuum in a brilliant burst of light. Farewell!
It's working!
Wait, that thing actually works?
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere!
With another burst of luminescence, the ghostly creature sucked into Alex BFG and vanishes.
Oh, did it work? No way!
We got it! We got it! We got it!
A series of flickering lights can be seen inside the canister connected to Alex BFG. Alex successfully captures the ghost.
It actually worked!
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore! Miss Tuve, the coast is clear! You can come out now! It's time for us to strike back! Huh? Miss Tuve?
A screaming Tuve comes running back from the opposite direction. Behind Tuve, there appears to be a swarm of about 30 or 40 ghosts hurling after her.
Help me!
Hiya!
Alex heroically dashes forward, weapon in hand, as she rushes towards the fleeing Tuve and towards the ghostly horde.
Let's go! Boom!
Actually, something's been bothering me. Where's Ruffy and Dorothy?
Huh. Good question. That's right, where did they go?
I heard a loud noise over there. Dorothy, can you take a look?
Go yourself.
You have better mobility, so it makes sense for you to go. Was that convincing?
If you just admit that you won't go because you're scared of ghosts, then I'll go.
Dorothy, you smug bastard. I love it.
Dorothy, let me tell you something. there are no such things as ghosts. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Now hurry up and go.
No,
Then let's go together.
I said no.
Okay, fine. Then answer this one question. Did you turn off the lights in the engine room?
No.
Is all this ghost?
How did you possibly jump to that conclusion?
Because something about you seems off.
What the? I don't know what happened to make you change like this, but I preferred the old you. The one who only spoke when necessary and stayed quiet otherwise. I don't think I'm a fan of the current you.
Why not?
Do I have to spell it out for you? It's because,
Because I remind you of Red Hood? You like Red Hood. Why don't you like me?
because it feels like I'm looking at someone pretending to be Red Hood. An imposter.
I am me, Dorothy. Not Red Hood.
Then stop this pathetic mimicry.
What are you talking about?
Trying to cozy up to me. Assuming that if you like something, others must too.
I don't believe those are traits unique to Red Hood. Perhaps your social circle is too small, and Red Hood is your only point of reference.
Fine. I give up. Just leave.
Okay. As I mentioned in my rapid deep dive video near the end, which is up on my YouTube right now, and y'all can feel free to look at, or feel free not to look at, but it will bring a lot more light onto this aspect of what I'm talking about on Rappy, because I'm going to go into that a little bit, but if you want the full context, you might as well just go watch the Rappy deep dive video on my YouTube. As I mentioned in the end of my Rappy deep dive video near the end, Rappy fully merged with Red Hood. She inherited a lot of her will, and she assimilated a small portion of her personality. But more than anything, Rappy herself has just stopped holding back and has freed herself from restraint. She inherited a lot from Red Hood. She looked up to Red Hood. She picked up some of her personality traits, but more than anything, she's still just Rappy. There was always hints. We're really just starting to see the true Rappy more or less freeing herself from self-restraint. She's just not letting her sense of her duty and her sense of duty, as well as what she feels like she must do aside from that. She's not letting that define her anymore. She's finally just starting to be herself and to cut loose a little bit.
I have things to do.
What is it? Let's do it together.
No, it's something very personal.
Huh? This is your first time on this ship. How do you have personal business here?
I just do.
The moment you saw that figure in the window, you changed your tune and wanted to come here. What are you looking for?
There's another thing. Something more important. You promised you would tell me about your relationship with Red Hood, and what you really are now.
You changed the subject like a bull crashing through a china shop.
If you're going to follow me around like a pathetic puppy, you can at least expound on that. Who knows? Maybe all your blabbering will alert your comrades. That way, I'll finally be rid of you.
It's a sad story. It will be difficult to listen to without tears.
I'll try my best to hold it together.
Rappy takes a breath and calmly begins to regale Dorothy with her story. Her earliest memories in the hospital, how she became a Nikke, how she lost her comrades, how she met Red Hood, how she learned about aspirations, and about how she said goodbye to Red Hood.
After that,
Wait a moment.
What's wrong? It's not boring, is it? I can try to spice it up and make it more interesting. Dorothy, don't cry.
But, yeah. Rappy's been through a hell of a lot in the last 63 years of the story. She's really been through a hell of a lot. And I literally went over all of that in a separate video that I just covered Rappy alone. Like, that was the whole focal point of the video, was Rappy and Rappy's story. I highly encourage y'all go watch that one. It was a good one. I feel like that was definitely, I feel like I cooked. But y'all can always decide that.
I'm not.
Well, from here on out, it's not as sad as before. So don't worry.
Rappy continues her story. How she wandered around wanting to become like Red Hood. How she left Absolute, thinking that she had hurt her comrades out of selfishness. How she met Anise while drifting around like a mercenary. The formation and subsequent exploits of the counters, and how she encountered powerful enemies and learned the true meaning of succession. How she came to carry on Red Hood's legacy, all through her recounting Rappy Speaks Calmly.
And now I'm standing here, telling you my story.
Powerful enemy. Do you mean the heretic? And those comrades you met on the surface? Who are they?
I won't go into detail about them. Telling you about them would be far too risky.
Yes. Telling her about Cinderella and Grave would be way too risky. Because Cinderella was Anichiro. She's not anymore. She's not a heretic anymore. But she was a heretic, and Dorothy fought her once upon a time. Telling Dorothy about Cinderella, that's just a definite no. Can't tell her about that.
If you join the Counters, I'll tell you everything.
No thanks.
Dorothy, I'm going to go my own way. I hope you'll do the same.
In return for telling me your past, I'll overlook your presumptuous meddling. I'll handle my own affairs, and you do the same.
I see you like to keep me at arm's length.
I really did prefer the old you.
A loud old roar echoes from the far, and the cruise ship starts to shake. Robbie braces herself and falls to
I'm
one
pretty
knee.
sure that wasn't my imagination. Let's go. Dorothy?
Robbie turns only to find no one behind her.
Why couldn't she come with me?
Just a little scared there.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
I like you're way too excited about this. Alec is rampaging across the deck, sucking in the ghost with her BFG. The ghost attempt to throw objects or otherwise approach Alec, but they're helpless against the uninspiring might of her weapon. I'm starting to wonder which side is the bad guy.
Wow, they don't stand a chance.
I'm glad it's all going well, but this is so trippy.
It sure is a strange world that we live
Are you okay, Freema? You haven't said anything for a while.
Does she ever say much?
Fair point. But she's been awfully quiet, even for her.
Yeah, Resident Sleeper hasn't been talking.
Observing. Observing what?
Ghosts.
Uh-huh.
Commander,
Rappy, you're
of
safe.
course. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I love the Ghostbusters reference here. Okay, I want to point out, this event was so peak. We've got a Ghostbusters reference, there was an It reference, there's obviously a Doom reference, like Doom Eternal, Doom, the original Doom start screen. There's so many references in this event. It's so peak. Chef's kiss. Did you see Dorothy?
did. She said there's something she has to handle on her own, so she left me all alone somewhere dark and spooky.
Sounds rough.
What's going on here anyway?
Alec, Tuve, and I made a ghost hunting machine, and it's working like gangbusters. Those ghosts can't do a thing.
It was my idea to model it after a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, but I basically made it all by myself.
Incredible.
Another ghost gets sucked in. It's only a matter of time before the whole area is cleared.
Phew, I'm
100. Sorry?
Ghosts caught. 223 at the start.
132 left.
Freema. 223 minus 113 is 110. May I interest you in a little device we call a calculator?
It's strange. It doesn't feel like they're decreasing. If anything, they're...
Increasing. Ghosts increasing.
At that very moment, a swarm of ghosts surges up from below deck. At a glance, there seemed to be
434, 455, 461.
I think we may need to switch strategies.
We need to I hate to be the party pooper.
There's nowhere for us to escape.
I look around. The entire deck is swarming with ghosts. There's not a single opening which we can
Things
break
are
through.
getting desperate. I'll try talking to them.
You'll what?
Tuve, have you lost
Part
it?
of being a survival expert is studying ways to communicate with animal species. I've also gotten a lot of advice from the folks at Happy Zoo, so I'm feeling confident.
Oh god.
Do ghosts count as animals?
Either way, the basics of communication are the same. You need to understand their intent and convey your own.
Yeah,
Based on my
that's totally
survival
gonna work.
expert instincts, I believe these ghosts are trying to tell us something.
Okay. A steel box slams down right in front of
I
Tuve.
believe they're saying they want us dead.
Obviously!
We have no choice. We have to destroy the ship.
No, don't, you'll kill us all!
Everyone, over there. There's a ladder.
It's an emergency ladder connected to the bridge.
But what if it leads us to more ghosts?
There can't be any more there than there are here.
That's right. In extreme situations, sometimes the key to survival is simply avoiding the worst case scenario.
Let's go! We hurriedly climb up the ladder to the bridge. The humming sound of machinery can
Looks
still
like
be
the power
heard.
is on here as well.
Thankfully, there don't seem to be any ghosts around.
Yes. Judging from their previous behavior, it seems the ghosts can't leave certain areas.
Maybe there's some kind of spirit bound to this place.
Still believing that those things are ghosts, are you?
Okay, my glasses are causing me a little bit of issues with my ear, because my ear's hurting. So, I'm gonna take them off for the rest of stream. Hope that's not a problem.
No, I told you. I don't believe in ghosts.
Those things aren't ghosts. While I couldn't give you the dictionary definition of a ghost, the fact that they're made out of electricity and that we can suck them up with a vacuum cleaner is proof positive they're not ghosts.
Okay, then what the fuck are they?
I may be amazing, but not even I could manufacture a machine capable of capturing honest-to-goodness ghosts.
I came to the same deduction. Those things aren't ghosts.
Sure. She did, Rappy. I believe you, I believe you.
If
Don't
I were
lie.
to guess, I would say those things down there and on this bridge are probably...
My leg presses a button on the bridge. I'm seeing something rises up from the center of the floor. Another ghost.
Dwarf Zero, fully active.
No! Wait!
Hello, dear passengers. I am Alfred, the central AI responsible for overseeing the luxury cruise ship Utopia.
Holograms. That's what they
Wait.
are.
Does this mean...
Yes. All those things that we thought were ghosts were actually holograms.
How may I assist you, dear passengers?
What's with the dear passenger stuff? Seems a bit stuffy.
Utopia ship. Hallway.
This is a fantasy come true. It really does. Being able to relax like this with you on the ocean? Do you realize how long I've dreamt of this moment? Let us never part again and stay together forever. Happy like we are now. There are no raptures in this place. No hunger, no despair. And even if one day there is, don't worry. I'll be here to protect you.
Pina?
Understand? Pina.
That with Pina. We need to do some context here. So, for those who don't know and haven't watched my other videos or streams on this, Pina was a mass-produced Nikke who showed up in the events of Overzone. Overzone was a super depressing event. That event and that story, peak depression. You want depression? Watch that event. Easy. It can give you depression. But anyway, short and nitty-gritty of it, Pina was a mass-produced Nikke that became very close with the members of the Goddess Squad, more so than ever with Dorothy. And in a mission, they were supposed to protect the sealing of the Ark around 80 years ago. Well, during that mission, a lot of things went horribly wrong, and at one point, it was only Dorothy and Pina guarding the outpost, while the rest were off gathering supplies. And a rapture attack occurred. Dorothy fought off the entire swarm by herself after firing a signal flare, but came back to what I can only really say is a tragedy. Pina fought off a giant rapture all on her own, but she became corrupted. And this is terrible because that means Dorothy had to kill her with her own hands. Dorothy had to kill one of her closest, if not her closest friend, with her own hands. And she never really got over Red Hood. Pina is someone she never, I don't think she'll get over for a long time to come in the story. Because losing Pina and basically being forced to shoot her in the head, it broke her. It really did. She tried to off herself afterwards.
Welcome aboard the luxury cruise ship Utopia. It has been some time since I've encountered dear passengers like yourselves. Please wait a moment. Oh my. The ship's facilities are currently operating at less than 10% capacity. I intended on offering you a drink, but it appears I will be unable to do so. I apologize.
Are you a hologram?
That is correct, dear passengers. I'm Alfred, the central AI controlling the luxury cruise ship Utopia. For greater convenience and visibility, I physically manifest myself as a hologram. If I may be permitted to boast, all the equipment on board the Utopia is managed by augmented reality holograms. We prioritize the comfort of our passengers above all else. Therefore, everything on this ship is equipped with its own AI system. This extends to even simple functions such as opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off, and covering passengers with a blanket or cooking meals.
What? How are holograms even capable of that? They're intangible objects.
A terrific question, dear passengers. Allow me to explain by showing you an example of how I can open and close the door. The door itself is electronically controlled, while a well-timed holographic projection simultaneously acts out the motion of opening or closing the door. The synchronization is applied to everything else as well. This gives the appearance of the hologram serving the passengers and fulfilling any needs they have. It's a unique feature of the Utopia which makes passengers feel truly attended to. And we're quite proud of it.
That's pretty crazy.
What about transporting objects? Can the holograms do that?
Technically speaking, No. Utopia is outfitted with countless rails and small launch ports, creating an efficient transport network throughout the ship. In rare cases where objects need to be sent to passengers, the items are physically launched, while the holograms perform a throwing motion to match the timing.
Are holograms free to move around the ship?
Unfortunately, that is not possible, dear passengers. Each hologram is assigned a designated service area and cannot leave it.
That explains why they all seemed like moribund spirits.
Oh, see, I told you, it'll all make a little more sense here in a little bit.
Since you're the main AI, can you control the other holograms?
Of course. I am a hologram made for that purpose.
I see. So the central AI calls the shots for all the other AI systems.
Could you possibly do something about the holograms crowding around the lower deck?
Those are the holograms in charge of maintaining and servicing all facilities aboard the ship. They are meant to assist passengers, so if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to them.
They were throwing steel crates at us.
Surprising. They made a complete mess of all the merchandise out of range, too.
Pardon? Oh, I see. It seems there might be a minor glitch in their programming. I will ensure everything returns to normal shortly. Please, wait a moment, dear passengers.
Are we finally rid of the ghost?
How many times do I have to tell you? Believing in ghosts is for children.
There seems to be a problem, dear passengers. I am being denied access.
So what do we do?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but you will have to use the ship's facilities manually for the time being. I will work on resolving the issue as soon as possible.
The problem is not about using the facilities, it's that these things are attacking us.
They hurled steel crates at us.
Are you sure they did not mean to offer it to you as a gift?
No. They flung it with full force, intending to hit us. They were clearly trying to kill us and screaming death curses.
They didn't say anything like that, but they did intentionally throw the crates at us.
What is happening?
They must be really rattled. We weren't even addressed as dear passengers.
My apologies. I will get to the bottom of this. This cannot be. The Utopia is no longer a luxury cruise ship, but a hellish ghost vessel.
Yeah, we're just crossing. It's obviously using that term metaphorically, but I still don't know how I feel about an AI hologram talking about ghosts.
Each area of the Utopia is managed by high-tier holograms. The chef, Sisley, responsible for all the ship's cuisine. The repairman, Fitzy, handles maintenance and repairs. The maid, Nikke, tends to the bedding and ensures the ship maintains a welcoming atmosphere. The merchant, Celsi, overlooks all of the shops and their merchandise. The safety management officer, Detaily.
Names sound a bit childish, don't you
Simple
think?
names appeal to both children and adults, dear passengers.
I'm not sure I feel the appeal, but
These
okay,
high-tier
buddy.
holograms each oversee numerous
Each their
low-tier
own.
ones. But now that all the high-tier AI systems are broken, the regular ones are acting on their own. This entire situation is due to the fact the high-tier holograms are not properly directing the others.
Can't you tell the high-tier holograms what to do?
Normally, yes, but remote access is currently disabled.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Is there any other way?
If we physically connect my hologram emitters to their emitters, I will be able to return them to normal.
Go figure. It always comes down to having to do things manually. All right. We'll take your emitter and connect it to the high-tier holograms emitters. Once we do that, you'll be able to fix them?
Absolutely, dear passengers.
Alec, now that we know the ghosts are holograms, can we just ignore them and carry on with the mission? We came here to conduct research for my book. I mean, to
Yeah,
investigate
sure.
the ship's power source.
We can't do that. If the ship isn't functioning properly, any investigation would be meaningless.
That's right. This is an important mission, so we need to be extra cautious.
Yeah, totally. I just said that as a test, to make sure no one was getting sidetracked.
Sure you did.
Anyway, it feels like we've jumped out of a ghost story and into sci-fi.
I'd rather we're not dealing with the
What do you
supernatural.
mean? There's no such thing as ghosts, Commander.
Gotta over smile.
Only those with weak minds believe in such things.
Okay, sure. You changed your tune awfully quick there, huh?
There's no time to waste. Let's move out. I'll take point. If we run into anything, ghosts or otherwise, tell them to come my way. Nothing can stop me.
Whatever you say.
Says the person who was like scared beyond rational thought not long ago. I love how outlandish this event was. Oh my god.
Cooking the food, scrum diddly umptious, fresh and hot,
I take it that's the chef, Sizzly. Doesn't look too intimidating.
Okay, here's another reference, guys. Hold up, let me. Hold up. See that? See that right up there in the hat? Ratatouille reference. I told you, the references are so on point in this event. I just found these references to be like absolute peak. Like, come on, bro. There's so many good references. We got an It reference in the minigame, like the movies with Pennywise. We've got the Ratatouille reference. We've got the the obvious Doom start screen reference at the beginning of the event. We got the damn Ghostbusters, 2 Ghostbusters references.
Let's get in there. There's a bunch of other holograms nearby, so a fight is inevitable. But with the BFG, we've got nothing to fear.
A Pidgey will be easy enough. The question is, what do we do after?
Hologram pops up out of the disc Rappy is holding.
This hologram emitter should be in the center of the kitchen. If you establish a wide connection between it and my own emitter, I will be able to restore Sizzly to normal in no time, dear passengers.
Okay, I'm going in.
Ellen charges forward and Rappy and I follow. A horde of holograms known as Less Than Attack.
BFG, go boom!
Ellen quickly clears the area by sucking in the holograms with her BFG.
Food, sizzle, fresh and hot, sizzle.
So the big boss finally appears. Sorry, but you're no match for the BFG.
Ellen commences battle with Sizzly. Sizzle. Okay, I'm gonna die of cringe now. Meanwhile, Rappy and I sneak towards the hologram emitter on the kitchen floor. Have you got it? Alfred.
Commencing repair at once, dear passengers. Huh? Cooking the food! Sizzle! Nice and warm!
What the? If anything, Sizzly's gotten stronger.
Alfred?
I'm unable to access the emitter. The command systems. How can this be? Last meal.
Alec!
Sizzly overpowers the BFG and grabs Ellen, zapping her with electricity. Ellen trembles violently and passes out.
Possessed.
You mean electrocuted?
Warm food coming up.
Sizzly glares at us. At the same time, additional holograms creep back up from
Alfred,
the floor.
how's it coming along?
There is nothing else that can be.
There's nothing else can be done. We must retreat. Rappy, can you get the
I'll
Elig?
try.
Rappy cautiously eyes the fallen Elig and the surrounding
It won't be
holograms.
easy.
Unlimited rescue!
Suddenly, Tue rolls in, picks up the Elig, and runs out. Huh? Tue looks back and gives us a big thumbs
Is she
up.
making fun of us?
Of course not. It's clearly a sign telling us not to worry. Now fall back.
Roger.
She was electrocuted pretty badly. None of her functions were affected too badly. But any longer, and it would have been a different story. Forget about malfunctions. Her brain would have been fried.
Oh shit.
Holy crap! You mean I could have died back there?
Yes. So it would be best to keep our distance from the high-tier holograms.
Ugh. Okay. Mr. Alfred, something seems to be seriously wrong here.
That there is, dear passengers. All of the high-tier holograms' command patterns are limited to a single input. For Sizzly, the input is cooking.
Cooking?
Well, it is a chef, so it makes sense. But to only have one command pattern? No wonder this is such a mess.
Yes, dear passengers. All other commands have been blocked, save for that single input. What is strange is that I don't know how that happened. It's almost like a ghost did it.
A hologram talking about ghosts. Never thought I'd
Yeah.
see the day.
What if Sizzly actually cooks? Would that help it return to normal?
Cook.
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, dear passengers. I seem to have experienced a momentary system error. As the gentleman said, encouraging Sizzly to cook may help, but if such a plan fails, there's no telling what could happen.
I say we go for it anyway. Should we try bringing in some usable
It would
ingredients?
hardly be able to cook if we didn't. The entire reason it's been unable to cook all this time is because there aren't any ingredients left for it to use.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's gone haywire.
All right. Let's try and gather some ingredients for it to use.
Soon after, Robbie is holding the ingredients
Am
we
I the one
gathered.
going in?
Yep, after all, that's not a ghost, and even if it was, you're not afraid of
That's right.
ghosts.
I'm not scared of ghosts. And that isn't a ghost anyway. Still, just in case, I would like one more person to come along with me as backup.
Hmm.
I'll go with you.
You already got electrocuted once and you're going back for more.
Huh?
Do you enjoy getting shocked?
No. I like playing with electricity, but I don't like being electrocuted.
Oh, got it. My bad. All right. Let's go.
So basically, what Oleg is saying here is she likes fucking around, but she doesn't like finding out. Am I wrong? You like fucking around, but you don't like finding out.
Okay.
Rappy and Oleg cautiously approach Sizzly with the ingredients in hand. Why am I yawning so much? I literally got good sleep last night. For some reason, the other holograms do not pursue them. Sizzly, however, slowly moves towards Rappy and
It's
Oleg.
moving.
It's coming right for us.
If it shows any signs of aggression, we pull back.
This way!
Sizzly points at a cutting board lying on the table. Rappy and Oleg, both quaking with fear, place the ingredients on the cutting board. Suddenly, the kitchen lights up. The other holograms set up tools, ignite burners, and start boiling water. Sizzly starts to move quickly with his assistance. We silently watch Sizzly and the other holograms glide about as if in a well-coordinated dance. Soon after, the dazzling display of cooking is finished. An array of plates are laid out on the table
Eat
for
up
us.
while it's still warm and sizzling. A delicious meal for you.
It's a bit
Are we
home to
going to
me.
try it or not?
I'm a bit hesitant. As a survival expert, I'm well trained in differentiating what's edible and what isn't. I'll try it first.
How do you determine what you can and can't eat?
If you eat it and get sick, it's not edible. If you eat it and you're fine, it's edible.
Does somebody want to tell her? No shit, Sherlock.
A most reliable method indeed.
All right, here I go.
Oh my god. Tuve moves towards the table. The hologram pulls out a chair for her and pushes it back in as she sits down. The color has already been placed where it is easily accessible. A remarkable service. All you gotta worry about is
A
eating.
delicious meal for you.
All right, here goes nothing. It's absolutely incredible. It's like I've died and gone to heaven.
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. Don't let it get cold.
Everyone, come here and try some.
We all sit down somewhat hesitantly and dig into a satisfying
Was
meal.
it delicious?
Yes, it was.
Did you find the meal satisfactory?
Very much so.
I hope this is not the last meal that we serve you. Do come again, promise?
Sure. I promise.
Wonderful!
Sizzle goes back to the kitchen and starts to clean up. I want to point out that's a bit of foreshadowing. I don't know what I'm doing, Sizzle now. Seems like things are back to normal.
Yes, but connect me to the emitter anyway, just to be safe.
Yes, just to be safe.
Will do.
It connects Alfred's system to Sizzle's hologram
The
emitter.
issue is resolved, along with some minor bugs. Sisley and the lower tier hologram should no longer pose a threat, dear passengers.
Let's
I
go.
wonder what made Cicely calm down so quickly. It was like flipping a switch.
It appears that fulfilling its intended task helped.
It's like its inner desire was fulfilled.
Access authority has been partially restored as well, dear passengers. Rebooting Sisley uncovered some new information. Some of my authorization privileges were transferred to the high-tier holograms, although I cannot recall the reason for doing so. As more high-tier holograms are restored to normal, more of my authorization privileges will be recovered, as will my memories. To restore the high-tier holograms, they must re-engage in their intended purpose, as you've done with Sisley.
Okay.
So, in other words, if we allow the high-tier holograms to do what they were meant to do, thereby disarming them, you'll be able to heal them, regain your authorization privileges, and regain your memory?
That is correct. A well-stated summary, dear passenger.
This is fun! It's like playing through a video game story.
There is one more problem, however.
Huh? What is it?
If we do not alter the Utopia's existing course, it will be caught in a strong current in a few days' time. That current leads to a whirlpool, known as the ship graveyard.
That's no good.
Yikes. How do we change the ship's course?
I can make the alterations once I have full authorization restored.
Okay. We'll do what we can.
I also have a question for you all, dear passengers. Why did you come here? I see. In order to investigate the power source of the Utopia, I must access the energy source data. Unfortunately, I currently lack sufficient clearance to do so. Once I have regained full authorization, I will also be able to control the Utopia and change course before we are swept into the current.
Yes, please
a nice
do.
and clear goal. I like it. Let's commence Operation Enlightenment.
The closest high-tier
go.
hologram from our current location is...
Fixie. Its role must be to bonk passengers on the head with a wrench.
Cindy. What world would do that? It's the hologram responsible for maintenance.
Yes, I'll take charge. Since it involves maintenance, I'm the right person for the job.
Yeah.
Good. That feels reassuring. Let's go.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Oof. A depressed AI. Oh. An AI with depression.
Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting.
Yeah, you don't expect an AI to have depression. I wouldn't
In
either.
these types of cases, there's usually something broken that needs to be repaired.
Commencing approach. Alec, watch my back.
Okay. I'll suck in the lower tier holograms with my magnificent BFG, so you can make contact with Fixie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Got it.
Ella begins battling with the rest of the holograms, even Cindy and opening to approach
Hi,
Fixie.
nice to meet you. I'm Senti.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Do you want to learn some skills?
If I had fixed it, everyone might have been okay. There would have been warm water, and the heating would have worked properly. No one would have had to suffer.
Do you feel your lack of skills made everyone unhappy?
The pipes froze. Fixie doesn't know what. The floor started shaking. The exhaust fan stopped working. Fixie didn't learn anything. Fixie didn't learn why everything went wrong. It's Fixie's fault. Everyone was unhappy because of Fixie. Everyone trusted Fixie. But Fixie couldn't do anything.
Oh.
Fixie betrayed their trust. Fixie.
Stop whining, will you?
Huh?
It's always tragic when mishaps occur due to personal mistakes. But instead of wasting time bellyaching, you should try to learn and increase your skill set. That way, when the same situation occurs again, you'll be able to fix it instead of standing here sucking your thumb. Everyone gets a one-time excuse for a pity party when something goes wrong. But if it happens again, and you aren't able to fix it again, that's laziness, pure and simple. That means you're stagnating. We can't rest on our laurels. Even a small step forward counts.
Tell
We
us,
must always
Indy,
and
bro.
repay other people for being kind enough to trust us. We must master every skill we possibly can, so that others can have peace of mind. So they feel free to go wherever they please without worry or concern.
Tell that dumb AI, bro. Tell it. Tell
That's
it, bro.
something which they've entrusted us with, and we can't let them down.
She's giving a life lesson to a hologram.
As to be expected from Wither's protege.
But Fixie has no way to learn new skills. Without a software update, evolution is impossible.
Wow, how pragmatic.
Don't worry, I'll impart all my knowledge to you. I'll show you all the latest technology that the Ark has to offer.
You're going to teach Fixie skills? You're going to help Fixie?
You bet I am. Your crash course starts now.
Oh god. 2 hours
No,
later.
not like that. Use your hands for that, not the electric drill. We mustn't rely on machines for everything.
Okay,
No, that's not it. You can't just rely on brute force.
okay.
Fixie gets a personal lesson. Senti, even the lower two holograms gather around and watch transfixed. Another 2
We've
hours
still
later.
got a long way to go. You need to memorize the revised edition of welding reactions.
Okay.
After that, I want you to read this dissertation on stress and weight distribution for various materials.
Okay.
Is it just me, or is Fixie speaking differently?
Oh, is it picking up knowledge, but it's adapting Senti's way of speaking. Impressive. Bro, we're gonna have 2 of them. Another 2 hours later.
That should do it. How do you feel?
I'll build everything you need. Saw teeth, entire buildings, you name it. I can make it for you. And fast.
Now we have 2 of them. Now we have 2 of them. No!
I like the confidence.
This isn't Fixie. This is Senti 2.0.
Connect its emitter, Mr. Alfred?
I already conducted the necessary repairs while I was learning new skills. I did not encounter any resistance.
This isn't Fixie. This is Senti 2.0. I like it.
So was all that waiting we just did a waste of time?
Not necessarily, dear passengers. I wanted to help it rid itself of guilt.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we move on?
Bro, I love how stupid, like stupid it is, but at the same time, it's not stupid and it's funny. Like, it's stupid funny. Oh my god. Having not figured out the trick to dealing with high-tier holograms, we quickly get to work. Our next target is the safety hologram
I
detailing.
prepared a comprehensive safety manual for every situation. However, when unexpected situations started popping up, the manual proved useless. I could keep a handle on things when it was safe, but in dangerous situations, I was no help at all.
Then how about this? A multi-purpose hook shot. This barrel fires a hook with a wire attached to it, which then sticks to any surface. It's perfect for a quick escape when you're in a jam.
Once you've fired it, and it's attached to a wall or a ceiling,
Does the wire retract? Huh? No, why would it do that? How else would you be able to pull yourself up? Oh, good point. Maybe it could slow down your fall as you rappel down a wall?
How much weight can it sustain?
About 44 pounds.
How would that slow you down in the slightest?
Then it could be used to flip switches.
Do you have anything else?
Of course. Check this out. A pair of skis which
You're supposed to connect those to your stomach?
Yep.
How are you supposed to...
Lowering your head will slow down your...
That break your neck.
If you twist your waist like this... Hold on. I just had... You put these on your feet.
Then they're no different from ordinary skis.
Oh, darn it. Just when you think you've invented...
Anything else?
Oh, hey, how stupid this is.
I do, but why do you want to keep seeing more?
Because you envision impossible scenarios and then conjure up ways to resolve them. This has made me realize that I simply need to make a manual which addresses every possible situation, no matter how absurd. Show me more of these absurd inventions of yours.
Sure.
Julie continues to show her inventions while Pepper keeps questioning their practicality. All the while Telly watches and nods in satisfaction.
Fortunately, I can now create safety manuals which address even the most utterly ridiculous situations. Please, continue to make more absurd inventions in the future.
Sure thing.
Telly system stabilized. Next up is the merchant hologram Salzy.
Couldn't provide what was wanted. Running out of goods is the merchant's greatest shame. All I want is to provide goods.
I like you. You've got the heart of a true merchant. Want to do business together? I brought all sorts of supplies with me on this excursion. I'll supply the goods, and you sell them. All you need to do is cover the original cost, plus 10% of the profits.
5%.
8%.
6%.
7%. I can't go any lower than that.
Deal.
Deal.
Is this where we buy the items?
Yep, we've got quite a selection for you.
Genuine products with no middleman. Limited time offer. You won't be able to get these anywhere after this season.
Could I have a towel?
Here you are. That'll be 200,000 credits.
200,000? Why so expensive?
Look at the pattern. Its unique stitching is only found on this ship.
Okay, but still, come on, Peppa, be a team player. Fine. Hand it over.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
The face it makes
Give
is
me one bag of
hilarious.
potato chips.
Here you go. 30,000 credits, please.
Get me the manager.
Rappy, this is part of the mission.
So we can okay, I want to make something a little bit clear. 1,000 credits. I want to roughly say 1,000 credits is around $1. So 30 USD for a bag of chips and 200 USD for a beach towel. It's absurd.
Fine, I'll take it.
Thank you for your business. Next customer.
I don't know why you even have men's underwear, but I'll take a pair.
That will be 500,000 credits.
For a single pair of underwear, that's outrageous.
Take it or leave it. It's a limited edition item, so if you want to miss out, feel free. If you'd rather wear stinky underwear, that's your choice.
I'll take it, but it's not because my underwear
Much
smells.
appreciated, rookie.
This is highway
I should've
robbery.
realized this was gonna be bad when it agreed to Jan taking 7% of the profits.
Well, Salesy, how you feeling?
I'm satisfied. This feels like a dream. I'm selling goods and earning money. I'm so happy!
You and me both.
You both make a great team.
You know what a merchant's dream is, Rappy. It's to buy cheap and sell high.
That's right. Nothing beats a good profit margin.
I'm liking you more and more, Salesy.
Oh god, we have to.
Let's take some more people for a ride.
No, I would rather you not, woman!
You bet.
Only after we are bled dry by two shameless merchants operating under the guise of fixing the hologram, the Celsi return to normal.
I got taken the cleaners.
Litter's gonna kill me, spending all my money like that.
Don't worry. I'll return everyone's money. Minus the market price of the goods, that is.
Huh? Really?
You didn't actually think I'd run off with all that money, did you?
Yes, we did.
A little.
It may not seem like it to you, but I don't cheat people. Any merchant worth their salt shouldn't be greedy.
But you are? You run one of the biggest shopping districts in the Ark. So, how are you not?
All they need is to make a fair profit. Nothing exorbitant.
But you don't.
At least, that's how it should be. Anyway, we're all done here, so that leaves only one, yeah?
Correct, dear passengers.
Let's finish this.
Mr. Alfred, have most of your memories returned now?
Much has been recovered, yes.
I see. I hope you regain the rest of them soon.
As do I.
Utopia
The
ship
last
bedroom.
IT hologram is Nikke. It is the maid responsible for tending to the bedding and ensuring a welcoming atmosphere on the ship. The bedrooms are its designated area.
I've seen it, sleeping on sofa. It talked to me.
Yes, that is very likely, dear passengers. Its primary function is to ensure passengers sleep comfortably. Since it is unable to provide that service, it is likely waiting in the bedrooms for passengers.
Sofa uncomfortable. Couldn't sleep. You're supposed to sleep on the bed. Prefer sofa.
Is Miss Nikke alone? There doesn't seem to be any lower tier holograms around.
Yes, too many holograms would disturb passengers' sleep. Nikke is quite unique in this regard. In some ways, it has the most important role on the Utopia.
I see.
I go sleep.
If you would, please and thank you.
I'm sleep expert.
Yeah, all you do is fucking sleep, Frima. Frima languidly saunters over and lays down on the sofa. Media approaches Frima and stands beside her. Whereupon she stares silently at her.
It's like something straight out of a horror movie.
Yeah.
As expected. Uncomfortable. Can't do it.
Having trouble falling asleep?
Yes.
If it's not a disturbance, may I help?
Okay.
Certainly.
He proceeds to move quickly but calmly. It turns on soft music and lights an aromatic candle. It brings over a warm comforter and dims the lights, bathing the room in a lambent glow. The atmosphere is infinitely more peaceful than it was before. Even I feel relaxed just being there.
Comfortable.
Is there anything you would like to confide to me?
Confide?
It could be anything. Something you regret, or a memory of something that you cherish. Whatever you wish to say, I'll listen.
This hologram's speech patterns are completely different from the others.
That is because the nature of its job is different, dear passengers.
Nothing to say.
Is there anything you regret?
Not saying.
Try speaking calmly, without any emotion, as if it's someone else's story. It will help you sleep better.
Holy feast for the eyes, wow.
Before hard life.
And yet, you're still here. That's very impressive.
But life too hard. Many people hurt.
That's unfortunate.
When I try, things go wrong. Try harder, only worse.
There are times when things just don't work out.
Friends tell me, stay still, don't do anything. So I don't. I just sleep. Don't hurt anyone. No one hurt. Satisfied. Sleeping is...
Amongst the tranquility, only Frima's breathing can be heard. I kind of love this too because This provided so much more depth to Frima than was previously ever shown. Like, if we look at Frima's Bond stories and Frima's brief encounters, yeah, she has a little bit of depth to her, just like all the other characters, but oh my god, I love how much that little scene right there infinitely deepened her character. Like, it's like a whole nother side of her that hasn't really been shown. Like, because it was never, like, explicitly stated why she sleeps so much. And that was huge. And I love that. I just love how much they just kind of, like, slow burn and then, like, just kind of drop that on there. Just kind of drop it as part of a fucking side event. Needy turns off the lights and watches Frima sleep for a while.
Sleep well.
Mr. Alfred, Nikke appears to be functioning properly to me.
That it is, dear passengers.
Does that mean you've fully regained your memories? And your authorization?
I have, but not all of them.
Should I ask it, Alec?
No, I'll ask. Mr. Alfred, the Utopia is more than a luxury cruise ship, isn't it? The Utopia was a ship meant to help its passengers sail into the next life. Isn't that right?
The luxury cruise ship, Utopia, is a vessel that set sail 2 years after the first Rapture invasion.
Okay, first Rapture invasion was 10 years before the start of the Red Ash. Red Ash was 100 years before start of main campaign. Main campaign has been ongoing for roughly not quite 3 years yet. We'll estimate 2.5 years. We'll go off 2.5 years. So it means it set sail roughly 110 years ago. That's a long ass time.
At that time, the ocean was safe from Rapture attacks. However, the goal was not survival, but to provide an environment to face the end of one's life without fear.
Just like at the amusement park. Okay, here the amusement park is referring to the events, the no caller ID event.
I heard many people made that choice back then.
The Utopia was outfitted with all manner of accommodations, as well as top-class facilities. AI holograms were provided to ease the burden of the crew. Every day, there were parties and events. A true utopia. But the supplies lasted 1 month. They were never meant to last longer than that. After the final opulent gala, the Utopia switched to minimal power. The final choices of the passengers varied. There were those who chose to enter eternal sleep, and there were some who resisted, angry or saddened by the destiny foisted upon them. Eventually, however, the end came for everyone. After that, I gathered all of the passengers and drifted around the ocean until the power ran out. That is when you all came along.
These high-tier holograms weren't here originally, were they?
Gotta love how shit gets depressing out of fucking nowhere. Always. Every time. I literally asked this when this event first dropped. When the event first dropped, I went to my friend and I was like, okay, what flavor of emotional damage are we going to be dealing with this time? Turns out I was right. We're dealing with some emotional damage. It got depressing out of nowhere, like I knew it would.
That's correct. I oversaw all aspects of the Utopia myself.
That explains why you'd regain more memories every time we interacted with them. I thought that was odd. That means these high-tier holograms are fragments of yourself.
Precisely. I helped the passengers in various ways at the end. I tried my best to provide the perfect last meal. I hoped they would get the most out of the facilities until the very end. I wanted to make sure there were no accidents. No matter what, provide any and all items that were needed. And when they eventually met their end, I did everything I could so that they could face it without fear. But despite all my efforts, it didn't work out. I ran out of ingredients and wasn't able to provide a proper last meal. Many of the facilities broke down due to a lack of safety testing. Accidents were abundant. I didn't monitor the ship's inventory correctly, and thus wasn't able to provide many of the items passengers desired. When they met their end, it was with fear. And that's my fault. I'll never forget the disappointment in their eyes, even as they insisted it was okay. When I served them inferior food, their forced smiles as they shivered in the cold shower because there was no hot water, joking how cold showers are good for the body. Once, after being hit by a pipe that fell from the ceiling, someone good-naturedly claimed that bleeding is good for circulation. I'll never forget their face. Even when I ran out of toiletries, they would proclaim that bathing too often wasn't good for you anyway. Those words are burned in my memory.
God damn, they're all. What the fuck?
I'll never forget those final, fear-stricken expressions of the passengers in the moments before falling asleep.
I told you, bro. It's always the emotional damage, bro. Because, like, they always manage to, like, frame it in the most emotionally damaging way they can. It's just like, oh yes, and details. Punch to the gut. God, we all remember Marion, don't we? Oh, fucking hell.
I curse the one who made me. Why did they make me an AI capable of reliving such tragic memories? Why did they make me capable of thought? I was resentful.
So you broke up your memories into holograms.
God damn, brother.
Yes. Carrying those memories all the time was too painful. In order to find some relief, I splintered my mind into fragments.
Are you okay now?
I'm still in pain, dear passengers. So much pain. I want to fragment myself again.
You did your best, Mr. Alfred. You did everything you could with the limited resources you had available to you. You gave it your all to try and ameliorate the situation. That's remarkable enough on its own.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I respect you a heck ton. Enough to want to learn from you.
Sounds like you went through hell.
It must have been so hard. Incredible. Really.
Thank
You
you,
did well.
dear passengers. I would like to tell you about the power source now, but there is still one more problem remaining.
Sorry, still?
There is still a high tier, or rather, an irregular hologram on the ship. There was a Nikke aboard the Utopia as well.
I think I know what my next character-based deep dive is gonna be. But I'm gonna drop that at the end of stream.
She was a mass-produced model, but her warmth and kindness surpassed everyone else's. She boarded the ship to help the departing passengers in any way she could. She assisted me and devoted herself entirely to them. After all the passengers left, she couldn't cope with the grief. And eventually, I didn't want to forget her.
She offed herself. Okay. Yeah. Ah, yes. Wonderful.
That thought spread throughout the Utopia and gave birth to a hologram in her image.
What? How is that even possible?
I do not know, dear passengers. One day, her hologram began wandering around the ship. It is unable to communicate, nor does it seem to think for itself. Yet, it continues to exist.
Nymph.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just talking to myself. Are some of your authorization privileges still with that hologram?
Correct. That is why I have not fully recovered yet. Her hologram must be returned to normal as well.
Does that mean...
That's right. It was created by accident. So I do not know how to recreate it.
Are you sure you're okay with this?
No, I am not, dear passengers. She stayed with me until the very end, after all the passengers left. Only she and I remained on the Utopia. We spent a lot of time talking about many things. She was my friend.
Alfred
The
silence
ship
each
has
one of us.
already served its purpose. But it will not be your final destination. You are all alive, dear passengers. Help me. Bury those whom I still carry in my heart, and bless the lives of those still living. Do that, and I will bless you all as well. Please, help me give her an honorable send-off, the one which she deserves.
Alfred.
All right. We'll be sure to give her a proper send-off.
Oh. You begin moving towards the location Alfred indicated where the hologram might be. How does a hologram manifest entirely
It
on its
doesn't.
own?
It's impossible.
Then, does that mean... No, there's no way.
No, it's not a ghost.
You could at least pretend to be certain for my sake, if nothing else.
My best hypothesis is some of the data remaining in her nymph may have made contact with one of the Utopia's numerous hologram generators and then assumed form. Or something like that.
I will just provide context for those of you who are not aware. Nymph stands for neurally implanted machine for the protection of humans, or NIMPH, nymph. It is a nanomachine implanted in the brain of Nikke's that serves two purposes: limits or controls their behavior, and two, backs up memories and regulates the brain in a sense, so that they can live for hundreds of years without forgetting things. They can live without trauma, and they can also stimulate the brain. It can also be used to memory wipe the brain and be used for a lot of things.
Is that possible?
But they possess an infinite amount of data in them.
I'm not sure. There's still so much we don't know about Nymph.
And unironically, they know almost nothing about
I'm
Nymph.
simply saying that's the most plausible theory.
You seem adamantly opposed to the supernatural, Ellie.
Darn right! To assert something like that exists without giving a good reason is just unfair.
Unfair? What do you mean?
Ghosts are supposed to levitate, pass through walls, and teleport at will. They're the ultimate when it comes to transportation. And yet, despite being intangible entities, they can also lift objects. They get all these cool abilities and fly in the face of science. I can't stand that. Humans have worked so hard to achieve powers similar to what these ghosts wield naturally. Why do ghosts get all these powers for free? It's totally unfair.
I suppose if you worked incredibly hard for something, and someone else treated it in a cavalier fashion, it would seem unfair.
You see, that's why I don't believe in ghosts. Or rather, why I choose not to believe in them for my own sake.
Pretty dumb, but you know what? Makes
That's
sense.
a unique way to deny their existence. Usually, people aver that they don't believe in ghosts due to finding the entire concept unscientific.
When it comes to science, there's still so much that we don't know.
For real?
We like to think we're at the epicenter of technology, that we have a full grasp of it and how to apply it in every facet of life. But the truth is, most technology and scientific information remains unknown to us. Call me crazy, but I don't see the rationale in using one unknown to supposedly disprove the existence of another.
Fair enough.
Anyway, what's the name of the hologram we're looking for?
It would be like comparing the ocean to space, I guess. Saying there's so much we don't know about one, so clearly there's something about the other one, I guess. I don't know. I'm dumb.
It feels kind of weird and impersonal just referring to it as a hologram.
Her name was Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Look, Pina. The ocean is sparkling.
Oh, yeah. Now we get to deal with the delusional bitch. I know. God damn it, Wadoro. Why?
I've heard about this stuff called bioluminescent plankton, which shines at night. Maybe that's what we're seeing. The ocean isn't so bad up on... In fact, I'd say it's pretty good. I'm so glad you and I are able to glimpse such a rare phenomenon. For me, this is better than paradise. Looks like my wish came true. I always wanted you and I to be able to go to paradise together.
She does look a lot like Pina. Dorothy looks at the face of the mass-produced model, Nikke, who gives a faint smile in
Pina,
return.
let's never part again. Ever. Let's always stay together. Right here, in paradise.
With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and Rappy with a subtle
Is
clink.
this tea from the ship? Or did you bring it?
I brought it.
Considering how unenthusiastic you were about coming up here, you sure came prepared. You even brought a swimsuit.
Fine. I'll admit that I was a little excited. I must say that this whole experience has exceeded my expectations. Drink
Dorothy?
your tea. If it cools down, the aroma weakens. You too, Pina.
Besides Dorothy, the hologram of my mass-produced Nikke sits smiling at her.
There you go, smiling again. Does seeing me drink make you happy? Very well. You can appreciate yours later.
Dorothy drinks her tea with an air of elegance. Rappy also takes a sip, keeping her eyes glued on Dorothy. As for me, I'm unable to take my eyes off my teammates in the
Your
distance.
Grace? Do you not like my tea? Should I bring you something else?
I know, I was just enjoying the
Are you
aroma.
now? I see you're well-versed in appreciating tea.
While bringing the tea to my lips, I look at my fallen squad mates in my periphery. They're all breathing and seem fine from the outside. None of them appear to have been
Your
fatally
Grace.
injured.
I
Yes.
take it you enjoyed the tea? You've already finished your cup. That's all well and good, but tea time is also meant for conversation. It would be better if you could match the pace of everyone else present.
Okay, sorry about that. It all happened in an instant. We found Dorothy together with Maya's hologram. We approached her and tried to explain
You're
how being
saying you
retrieved
want to
Maya.
take Pina?
Well, we're not exactly taking her.
You mean you're going to kill her?
That's not really it either.
Whatever it is, it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. I have no interest in listening to what you have to say. Leave now. Pina and I plan to have tea together.
Elig, stop beating around the bush and give it to her straight.
That's easier said than done. I mean, look at her.
Dorothy smiles while looking eyes
You
with
may be
Miles'
in
hologram.
serious trouble. Enough of this. All right, Dorothy, here's the deal.
Dorothy seems to barely move, but Yan is sent flying through the air before slamming to the ground.
She's fast.
If you approach, I will deem it to be a threat to Pina and respond with force.
Dorothy, that's not what...
Pepper crumples to the ground.
Reasoning with her is going to work.
So, what then?
I'll get close and grab her legs.
I'll slide in and wrap myself around her waist. I'm confident I can do it.
I hold arm.
Okay. While you...
It's indeed too late for him, I know, as all
You
collapse
guys
to the
really are
ground.
incapable of whispering, aren't you? Just like in the boat on the way here. Why are you all being so cruel to Pina? Don't tell me you two also.
No, the commander and I came here for a cup of tea.
Rappy, you sly dog, you sly dog. Oh yeah, we've been wanting to relax for a moment, but didn't have any tea.
Is that so? Then have a seat. I'm glad I came here. To be honest, when you first proposed that I join you, I scoffed at the idea, but I couldn't have imagined I'd run into Pina here. I never thought I would see her again since she... Even so, I'm glad I can see her, even in this form. I'm so glad that she came to see me.
Dorothy, What kind of person was Pina?
She was. When we were at our lowest and on the verge of collapse, she was the one who helped us get back on our feet. Isn't that amazing? Even though she was a mass-produced model, her heart was stronger than that of a goddess. She was so strong. Someone who kept us steady when we were shaken. She was our savior. Without her, we wouldn't be who we are today. She helped me remain a goddess of victory. Goddess of victory.
Sounds like she's someone very precious to you.
Oh yes. Very much so. Just as you have Red Hood, I have Pina.
Dorothy, you're not thinking straight right now. That's not Pina. You need to snap out of it.
Okay. Let's do her straight. I appreciate that.
What?
Please
The person
stop.
beside you is Maya, the Nikke who died aboard the Utopia. It's just a hologram. I don't know what kind of Nikke Pina was. But considering she was also a mass-produced model, perhaps there's a resemblance.
No. It's Pina.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look carefully. You know it can't be true.
How are you so sure? You never knew Pina.
No, I didn't. But you did. So look carefully. Look closely.
Dorothy stares long and hard at the hologram of
Is it
Maya.
Pina? Be honest.
Dorothy slams the
If we
table.
don't retrieve that hologram, this ship will be caught in a dangerous current.
Get out of my sight.
We will be pulled into a whirlpool. Everyone will die.
Don't say another word. Just go.
We don't have time for this.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'll say it again. That's not Pina.
I said shut your mouth.
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy crashes in the deck of the Utopia. The wooden boards around her shatter. Rappy struggles to her feet. Dorothy walks slowly towards her.
No one can take Pina away from me.
That's not Pina.
If you say her name one more time, I'll make you regret.
Pina. 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 Pina.
Okay.
Anyone could tell that's not her. And yet here you are, twisting things to fit your own warped illusions and making things difficult for us. And you wonder why I call you Snooty Dorothy.
Damn! Oh, God, okay, goddamn. You tell her, Rappy. God, I'm so finally happy to see Rappy standing up for herself. And God, I love the new Rappy. I mean, I loved old Rappy. She was cute and all shit. I always wanted to see her cut loose. Goddamn, this speak. Absolute cinema. Go off. Go off. Tell her what the fuck is what. Tell her what's what, bro.
How dare you?
Dorothy lunges at Rappy. Rappy also gets up and lunges at Dorothy. They collapse into each other and collapse into the pool, which is only shallow and only knee-high. Both of them are unarmed, so they resort to their fist.
Acting so smart and sophisticated when you can't even use your own eyes to see what's in front of you. That's why everyone calls you Snooty Dorothy. You don't understand anything.
You've got to say a proper goodbye. You have happy memories to look back on. Stop acting like you know everything.
Stop tickling me and punch like you mean it.
You may look different now, but you're still as weak as you ever were.
Rappy and Dorothy keep trading blows. I can't find a proper opening to intervene. I've never seen things get this heated between them. This is bad.
No, it's not.
Alec, I thought you might have been killed.
No, but I wish I were. Everything hurts. Anyway, can't you do anything to stop these two? At this rate, one of them is liable to get killed.
I think you're right.
I'm sturdier than you and certainly stronger, so I'll... Huh?
Amidst a barrage of blows and groans, Maya's hologram walks forward slowly, smiling all the while. Eventually she stops in front of Dorothy. Rappy, who is about to throw a punch, hesitates. At that moment, Dorothy's punch goes straight through Maya's hologram and lands squarely on Rappy's jaw. Rappy falls to her knees. Dorothy looks down at her coldly. I rush forward. No! I launch myself forward and wrap my arms around Dorothy's waist.
Let go!
Stop this. What are you doing?
I said let go! Unlike the other Nikkes, I can attack humans. If you value your life, let go of me. Such strength!
You lie.
Rappy shakes her head and regains focus. She glares up at Dorothy, who is towering over her.
You knew it wasn't Pina.
Bro, she needed a reality check. Rappy stands up and spits. A lot of saliva mixed with blood hits the ground.
You knew. You knew it wasn't Pina. You knew it from the start, didn't you? I thought it was strange. Sure, you have a temper from time to time, but you're usually calm and sensible enough. Hardly the type to believe someone deceased had come back as a ghost to see you again. You knew.
I don't know what you are talking about.
You kept going on and on about Pina. But when that hologram stood in front of you, you still threw a punch. Dorothy, what are you doing? Or rather, what is it that you wanted to do?
I just wanted to be with her, yes. I knew it wasn't her all along. I knew this was just a hologram and not a living Nikke. But even so, I wanted to do the things that I've always wanted to do. Taking a walk, drinking tea, shopping, and enjoying the scenery together. That's all I wanted.
Even though you know it's not her.
It looks like her. Exactly like her.
That's a fantasy. You know that.
And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with escaping reality for a few moments? I knew that this wouldn't last forever. I know that it's all a lie, but what does it matter? For a while, I wanted a respite from those painful memories. Is it so wrong to want to flee from reality for a while when it hurts this much?
Dorothy's finally opening up a bit. I like it. Damn, this is great to witness.
Does reality hurt? Dorothy?
Yes. More than you can imagine.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
I have no one. Nothing to comfort me. Only I can save myself. But that's why I'm so lonely.
Absolute cinema, man. Shit.
You couldn't possibly understand. You are able to merge with Red Hood. You can still be with someone you cherish, in whatever form it is. You wouldn't understand the pain of losing someone entirely, of them being obliterated without a trace.
Yeah, she wouldn't. I mean, I couldn't imagine it. It's kind of rough, bro, but it's kind of how life be, bro.
Let me be your friend. Let me comfort you.
I don't need it.
We can be friends.
I said I don't need it.
You're both strong. But I'm stronger.
What the? I'm being serious right now.
I've also lost someone close to me. Someone who had a major impact on my life.
So what? Are we supposed to spend our lives licking each other's wounds?
I don't know if we're close enough for licking each other.
I forgot about that one too. Sorry, I bonked my mic. I hope I didn't bust any eardrums. I forgot about that line.
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that we heal each other's wounds. I'm saying that we should support each other as we move through life, carrying those we've lost in our hearts. If one of us goes astray, the other will help us get back on the path. If one of us makes a wrong choice, the other will stand in the way. And in the end, when we both reach the place we were meant to be, we'll be able to stand tall and feel proud of ourselves and of one another.
are you prattling on like this when you don't even know what I'm after?
You're right. I don't know. Will you tell me?
If you knew, you'd only try to stop me.
You're right. Since we're friends, and that's what friends do. They stop people they care about from making bad choices.
I'm sorry to interrupt, dear passengers, but the Utopia is about to be pulled into a current. We must hurry. Eleg, please take care of Maya.
Eleg is already standing before Maya's hologram, the muzzle of the BFG pointing straight at it. Hologram is smiling. There'll be an animated cutscene at the end of this, and it was animated by A1 Pictures, the anime studio. It was so good. I can't wait. Can't wait to see that with y'all. It's not really all that relevant, but it's like got a lot of fan service, so feel free to tune it out or feel free to like work if you don't want to watch it. But oh, I love that. It's so good.
Eleg, we don't have any more time.
Right.
Wait, please, wait a moment. I'm not ready.
Eleg!
Eleg meekly lowers the BFG.
I can't do it.
Eleg!
I'm sorry.
I'll show her to Eleg and take the BFG from her. I look at Maya's hologram. It is still smiling. Alfred?
Yes.
What is the safest place aboard this ship? Somewhere safe even from whirlpools.
Commander.
There is nowhere on this ship where I can guarantee your safety. Be it passengers.
Doesn't matter, it'll work out because everyone here is capable and strong. I got Maya's smiling hologram. I can't do it either. I don't think any of us will be able to.
Mr. Commander.
Let's get some rest. This is going to be a rough journey. Sit down on the floor. The Utopia starts to shake more violently.
All of us are alive. So listen to the voices of the living.
She just unironically copied one of Dorothy's lines that Dorothy said to Rapunzel back in the events of Overzone. That is literally almost the exact same line that Dorothy gave to Rapunzel in Overzone when Rapunzel was overcome with depressing thoughts regarding all their dead comrades. It's pretty much exactly what Dorothy ended up saying to her, and now it's being repeated back to her. Pretty big impact. And it's being repeated nearly 80 years later by a different person.
But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again. You want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. Listen to my voice. I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. Take my hand. One that's living, and get up.
See? Told you. That was a flashback to the Overzone event. I love how so close, how intermingled all of these are.
Yes, that's right.
Dorothy approaches me. She holds her hand out.
Give me the weapon.
Are you sure?
I'm the only one who can do it.
I hand over the BFG to Dorothy. Dorothy holds the BFG and stands
Dorothy.
before the hologram.
Miss Dorothy.
Dorothy looks at Pina.
Pina.
Pina only responds with a
I've been
smile.
living in the past, tormented by guilt, unable to take a single step forward. I'd always wonder, what if I hadn't left you alone? If only I hadn't pulled the trigger? If only I hadn't given up on you? Would things have turned out differently? I haven't been able to extricate myself from the past. Oh, how I've wanted to go back to the time I was loved, when I was capable of love. But the desire for revenge is all-consuming. If only I hadn't seen that sign. If only I had crossed paths with a rapture. Or a lost Nikke, and not a damned sign mocking us. I've become ugly and twisted, but I have no regrets. Because I can't forgive. But even so, if you had been with me, I'm sure I would have made a different choice. I miss you, Pina. I always will. Farewell, my precious wings.
Okay. I want to provide more context to that as well. So, at the very end of Overzone, when she finally left the Enclave, the outpost that was meant to defend the Ark, or the door to the Ark that was being sealed, when she finally ended up leaving that place, the first thing she came across was a sign talking about the Ark. And I think that was another turning point for her. She was already pretty fucked up in the head and pretty fucked up before she came across that sign. But when she came across that sign, all thoughts turned to revenge. Ina disappears. And so does Maya.
All authorization has been restored. Rerouting ship now. Dear passengers. Abnormality detected in power source. It's a rapture. A massive one. The rapture has occupied the Utopia's power source. I cannot control the ship until it is removed.
So it all comes down to a rapture. Yet again.
They're referring to the Kraken.
Yes.
Rappy.
Everyone, let's go. Dorothy,
Yes?
can you go?
Let's go. I need an outlet.
Initiating manual override of the power source. The provoked rapture will reveal itself soon. Please, head to the deck, dear passengers.
Let's go. Deck of the Utopia. The once calm ocean is now churning. Before us, a massive rapture reveals itself and stares upon the ship. Kraken.
It's huge. The core must be massive as well.
Let's take this thing down quick. Dorothy, Eleg.
On it.
Let's go.
After taking down the Kraken, Dorothy doesn't come out of the room. The Utopia safely changes direction and veers towards safe waters. After salvaging the Kraken and investigating the body, Ellen quietly calls me and Rappy over.
Kraken's power source wasn't replacing the Utopia's. For some reason I can't explain. The Kraken's own power source, i.e. its core, had become drastically overpowered.
What do you mean by overpowered?
Every machine is built with an output which matches its physical size. With the Kraken, however, its output far exceeded what would be suitable for its body. That means it had to expend that energy somehow.
Why is that a bad thing? Isn't more energy a good thing?
It's not always the case. Too much energy can put a strain on the body. Take you, for instance. Let's say you had the strength to lift 10 tons.
Sounds great to me.
The moment you attempted to lift that much weight, your bones would break and your muscles would tear. In other words, machines and living things alike need output levels which roughly correspond to their body. But this Kraken didn't have that. Therefore, it had to offload its excess energy somehow, and it seems it chose the Utopia as the outlet. That's how the holograms on the Utopia ship were able to remain functional, for better or for worse. If this had happened before all the passengers passed away, the outcome would have been different, but it's pointless to dwell on hypotheticals.
So this Kraken was unable to contain its own power and went about indiscriminately expelling the excess
That's
energy.
right. As far as I can tell, parts of its body became holograms simply as a way to burn excess energy.
Any guesses as to why the output became so large?
It's hard to say. We encountered something similar to this once before, but we never figured out the cause. I guess it proves that, once again, things like cores can't be trusted. Maybe I'm overthinking, but if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark? And how much time it has left?
Okay. I thought dwelling on hypotheticals wasn't good.
Sorry, I got lost in thought for a moment.
Okay. This we need to provide context to as well. So, which y'all may not know, I covered this a little, but even in my lore deep dives, I haven't covered this in a large capacity because there's just not enough to cover in a large capacity yet. But Eleg's main duty as part of the squad Electric Shock, her main primary duty is to try to find a second power source for the Ark, like a new power source. So her main duty as part of Electric Shock is to try to find a new power source for the Ark. You want to know why? It's because she's also scared and does not trust the Ark's current power source. Why is that? Because it was revealed in the Footstep Walk Run event, as well as hinted at in the main story chapters before that through a flashback in chapter 26, and then revealed in the Footstep Walk Run event, that the power source for the Ark is a gigantic rapture core that if I were to give it an accurate size, I would say about the size of a football field in width, maybe, and circular and large. So it's ginormous. A ginormous rapture core. And it's connected to another power core, the exact same as it, that powers the lift, which is the space elevator that leads up to the space station where the first Rapture Queen resided before it was cut off. And those two cores have a synchronicity with each other, so if one of them is destroyed, the other is destroyed. And yeah, it's a very dangerous and unknown power source. And it's what's powering the entire Ark, which is an underground city roughly the size of Seoul, South Korea. And it's been powering that city for, what, over 80 years now? Yeah. Ellen doesn't trust it. And especially after this, she's like, if time did this to the Kraken, what does that mean for the Ark? Kind of a dark thought to dwell on.
Anyway, the Utopia is running fine right now. We'll soon arrive at a point where we can return to the Ark.
Good, that's a relief. Now the only question is what we're going to do with the ship.
Actually, Alfred says it has something to say regarding that. It wants to tell us all at once, though, once we've gathered.
Alright, let's go. As we walk down the hallway, a loud banging on the door can be heard.
What are you doing in there? I said come out!
I would suggest refraining from violence, as it's hardly conducive to survival.
How are you not pissed off about this?
No one got hurt. All she did was knock us out.
You say it like she did nothing wrong.
Noisy. If you keep hitting the same spot, you're gonna break the door. Try knocking 10 centimeters to the right.
Oh, thanks for the tip. Are you not coming out? So you're gonna beat us to a pulp and then lock yourself in your room? Don't you have any manners?
What is all this ruckus?
Oh, hey guys. Yon wanted to confront Dorothy for what she did, so she asked us to meet up here.
Why didn't you call me?
You didn't get hit by Dorothy.
You're right, I didn't. That's because I used my words.
I love how smug she is now. Eek.
She didn't even give us a chance to talk it out.
Dorothy is probably going through a lot right now, so maybe can we do this later?
I said come out!
The door opens. Dorothy stands behind it and stares at Jan.
Is kicking people across the room a polite thing where you're from? I'm ready to throw you up and down this entire ship. And if you don't think I don't have it in me, try me.
Come in.
Dorothy turns around and walks into the room. We follow behind with no small amount of confusion. Inside there are chairs and teacups prepared for each one of us. Dorothy sits with a dignified air and looks at
What
us.
is this?
Drink.
Dorothy sips her tea. Everyone hesitantly takes a seat and sips the tea.
This.
Do you like it?
I guess. But you call this an apology?
Wow. The aroma is really nice. I've never smelled anything like it.
Good. Better with cream.
I wonder what plant this is. As a survival expert, I'm sure I can take a good guess.
I'm not expecting much, but go ahead.
Is it a red-horned deer mushroom?
Those are poisonous.
This is magnolia. Where did you get this?
You're familiar with magnolia?
Of course I am. And this is no imitation. This is the real thing. You can't buy this stuff. Did you smuggle it from somewhere?
I'll give you some when we land.
Don't think this counts as an apology.
Just finish your tea.
She refuses to say sorry even once. Fine. Give me another cup.
You two are like a pair of kids fighting.
They really are. After the minor imbroglio, everyone except Dorothy meets in the control room. Alfred speaks in its usual cheerful
Once it
tone.
reaches its destination, the Utopia will cease to operate. This will be its last voyage, dear passengers.
What?
Thanks to Eleg's help, the core efficiency has improved and the generators were upgraded. However, many of the systems here are antiquated and cannot be repaired.
There must
It
be
is
a way.
fine, dear passengers. Once the passengers were all gone, the Utopia had fulfilled its purpose. This should have happened long ago.
Whatever needs to be fixed, I'll fix. If I bring litter along...
Thank you for the offer, but you must know how difficult it is to send materials to such a remote location. This is also a massive cruise ship, nearly the size of a small city. We must put to rest those who remain in our hearts and bless the lives of those still living. In departing, we offer our blessings to all those who were aboard this vessel. Until then, however, please feel free to enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer. Dear passengers, delicious meals, luxurious amenities, a safe environment, abundant supplies, comfortable sleeping quarters. Everything you can possibly want can be found aboard the Utopia. The Utopia. Enjoy your life to the fullest on this paradise at sea.
Woo! Let's boogie!
Oh yeah, it's party time. Let's cut loose and have some fun.
I'm going to the pool first.
Oh, let's go together.
Should I bring some alcohol?
Absolutely not.
I'll fully map out the cruise's structure, with plenty of snacks piled next to me, of course.
Sleep on cruise. Wish fulfill. Let's go, Commander. Let's enjoy everything the Utopia has to offer.
Okay. Let's go
We must
enjoy.
put to rest those who remain in our hearts.
Epic peak incoming.
Bless the lives of those still living.
I love this event so much. That is what I live for this entire event. That at the end is literally best thing out of the entire event. Seeing Dorothy, you don't understand. That right there at the very end, that at the end, is literally what makes this entire event so peak. Finally seeing a smile, a real smile from Dorothy, and not a smug smirk, not an evil scheming smirk, not a superficial smile, but a real smile. Now, that's where it's at. That real smile from Dorothy at the end. That is where it's at. Yes. With admirable dexterity, Dorothy adroitly sets down the teacup in front of me and Rappy with a subtle clink. Okay, I wanna point out this cutscene takes place after we arrive back at the Ark. Rappy and I are drinking tea in Dorothy's room.
How do you like it?
It's nice.
I like it. It smells wonderful. I take another
intend
sip.
on taking the Ark. Try and stop me.
I'll do just that. With everything I have, because I'm your friend.
When you stood in my way back on that ship, I felt something.
That feeling helpless before towering, overwhelming masculine strength feels kinda nice in some ways.
Oh my god, Rappy. Excuse me, what woman?
Sorry, bad joke. You don't have to look at me like that. Please, continue.
I realize that if there's someone to hold me back, I might not make the wrong choice.
And what would that be?
Ending your life, for starters. If your grace hadn't stopped me, I would have killed you.
What are you talking about? I'd have taken you out long before you had a chance to kill me. Anyway, it's good to see that you realize fighting me is the wrong
If I killed a highly revered member of the Special Commando Unit, I would undo everything I've built thus far. That is what I meant when I said it would be a wrong choice.
Okay, so you're still a scheming bitch.
Dorothy, what are you doing with the Ark?
Forcing it to make a decision.
What do you mean?
At some point, the Ark will be confronted with a choice. Many things will have to be abandoned. When that time comes, the question is, what will it abandon first?
This is giving me Major Crow flashbacks. Major Crow flashbacks. And all my homies hate Crow. I like Dorothy. We love Dorothy here. But Crow is just an evil bitch. I hate Crow. And I don't like this gives me Crow flashbacks. Because the invasion of the Ark was all her doing. Oh, all my homies hate Crow.
Enough with the dramatics. Speak English.
I am waiting, Robbie, and I do so with joy. When the time comes, you will be forced to make a choice as well. You will have to decide whether to stand in my way or stand with me.
And are you sure you're not making the wrong choice here?
Positive.
Can you tell me what the right choice is?
I'd rather not.
Can you at least give us a hint?
I said no.
Deputy Chief's office.
I'm sorry, but there's not been anything significant so far.
Oh, Tobin, that fucking bastard.
How does no one know what Dorothy is doing here in the Ark? She couldn't have come here just to broadcast that gibberish show of hers.
Her movements are somewhat limited. Other than periodic meetings with Deputy Chief Birmingham, she hasn't been to many places.
What did she talk about with him?
We were unable to find out.
Are you kidding? Why didn't you bug their offices?
That was impossible.
I know. It's impervious to any bugging equipment. Enoch is also covering for her, so we're screwed in that department.
It's the same with your office. all of the Deputy Chief's offices are...
I know that! Don't try and lecture me.
Sorry, Deputy Chief. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Damn! I'm on my last nerve with this. There's no way a pilgrim would stay here without a purpose. She's got something up her sleeve. I'm sure of it. Why did she go help with that cruise ship investigation on the surface?
There is no way to know. It appears that she was simply lending assistance.
Don't be absurd. I'm positive there's something bigger behind all this. Were you at least able to bug the ship?
We did plant bugs in some supplies provided by Macilis, but we're unable to record anything intelligible. We suspect it could have been due to distance, or other adverse conditions.
Ah.
Useless! Completely useless, all of you!
No, the only one who's useless is you as the deputy chief. Fuck off.
It might not be very important, but we did record one word that was rather unusual.
I'll determine whether it's important or not. Just tell me what the word was.
Yes, the word was Pina.
Of all the words that was recorded, that was the one. Oh boy.
Pina.
Yes. We're unsure as to whether it's a term, a name, or perhaps a title.
Look into it. Whatever this is, I want it found out.
Understood, Deputy Chief.
Go.
Yes, Deputy Chief.
Pilgrim. Dorothy, I don't know what you are up to, but I'm going to find out, no matter what it takes. No one can threaten my kingdom.
You're delusional, good sir.
No.
Okay, so here's a lot that's shocking, and I have a lot to unpack here. So, well, that's shocking. So it's been revealed to the commander and the counters now. Dorothy's true goal is not to destroy the Ark anymore. It's not to destroy the Ark. It's seemingly to take the Ark for herself. And she's interested in what the Ark will abandon first when it comes to making choices. Because she wants the Ark to make a choice. And this is interesting, and I'm hella intrigued on not only what the answer to her question may be, but also exactly what she means and what she is intending to do when the time comes. Also, another note I want to take is I'm interested on what the commander and the counters and what the story will look like when this choice finally comes. Whether we'll end up siding with Dorothy or siding with the Ark. And if we side with Dorothy, if we'll be siding with Dorothy for the purposes of making the Ark a better place. There's a lot of questions there. That's a whole dilemma, and I can't really provide any context to that or further details on that because that's all foggy. I'm really interested to see where that goes. And there's one more thing I want to point out. Dobin. Fuck Dobin. I did not expect Dobin to be mixed in with this at all. And I feel like Dobin is such a cut and dry villain kind of guy. The only way his character can get more interesting is if they reveal somebody's pulling his strings like a little puppet, and they do so in a very intriguing and interesting way. I want to see if that's the case, because if it turns out that someone is pulling Dobin's little puppet strings because he's such a little dumb motherfucker, I'm interested to see how that plays out. That is about it for the event, though. While most of it wasn't all that relevant to the main story, and only the bits at the end and the bits involving the Rapture Core were relevant. It was still really entertaining and provided some unique insight into a few things. I'm really excited to see where this goes. Here in approximately a week or 3 weeks, not sure which yet, we'll be getting 2 new story chapters and going on our next lore deep dive into the main story with those. I'm really excited for that. That about does it for the video, though. I appreciate everyone for watching. If you liked the video, and you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe, as well as hit the bell for all notifications. This video was streamed live on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick at Icaros/Icaros007. We will be doing more videos like this in the near and distant future until the story ends or the game shuts down service. So, again, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Stay cool, crew.